Okay. Does this make it any better? Don't know. Hey there, Rhonda. Oh, I look terrible, don't I? I look really bad. Yeah, I had to take a tablet at 2 o'clock because my brain was just going. Couldn't shut down. I'd actually fell asleep at 11, got woken up at 12:30, and then yeah. Well, you know the rest of the story. I've sent you a message, but yeah, it was 2 o'clock, and I looked at my watch, and I thought my brain's not going to shut up. I need to wind down. So I had to take a tablet for the first time in a month or so, 2 months maybe. First time I've needed to take anything like that. I just hope it's not a sign of that I'm going like this again, because I have been having some up and down days. You woke up thinking it was Saturday. Hey there, Demetria and Brooklyn. So let's get straight to it. I will be turning this thing off at 11 o'clock, guys. I've got a plan in my head of what I need to do today, and I'm, again, hoping for a message, expecting a message about lunch. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my snack bar here ready. I'm not going to have a smoothie today. The smoothies were usually because I was so underweight, and I was in this rhythm, and I was walking, and I was doing a half hour to 40 minutes at the gym and an hour walking, and all of that stuff's not happening at the moment. So I feel like if I keep eating and doing smoothies, I'm just going to go. And that's the last thing I need right now. So let's get straight onto these readings for you guys that are in here. Yeah. How's everybody doing in your part of the world? How's everybody going today? Yes, I'm going to be good from now on. I have been trying to do, I should have done my positive affirmation thing this morning instead of talking about stuff. I probably should have done positive thoughts and put it out there. I did try to put those particular things I'm trying to manifest, Rhonda. So if I've got your help with the manifestation on a particular person leaving and all of that sort of thing, yeah, if I can get your help that every day, just once you say that that particular person is going to, and I'll message that later, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I think we should all try to get at least 2 of our friends to subscribe to Betty. Yes, yes. So if you've got 2 people that you know like readings, can you please get them to come join my channel, subscribe to my channel, get themselves a free reading or pay a $5 reading. So if everybody can just at least add 1 or 2 people, it will help it grow. I have been getting a bit down about this YouTube thing because it seems to be stuck. It seems to be at a stuck stalemate, but every day I manifest that it's going to grow, it's going to grow, it's going to grow. By July, I'm going to have so many subscribers, and I'm going to be so much more flow going on. But I'm noticing that I'm coming on at the same times, which might be a problem, and I'm ending up with the same people. Not that I don't love everybody, but right now I need this channel to grow. Once it grows, then it doesn't matter. Because once it grows, then it will start to earn income and everything. And my boss called me yesterday, and I did 30 minutes work. And it looks like that's all I'm getting this week. So that's, what is that? That's $13.50 for my work so far for my boss. I do have to do a bit of reconciliation banking stuff for my boss. But yeah, it looks like I might not even get $50 for this week for my job that was my sort of constant income, which pays for my gym fee, it pays for my registration. It pays for my repairs on my car because I put it in certain accounts. I don't touch it, and I haven't got any money coming in. So I really need this thing to grow, guys. And if you do have money to spare and you can donate, it is a $5 minimum donation for a free reading. Some people have been paying like a double donation and wanting 2 questions. I don't know about that sort of format. I think that if you want to pay a $10 donation, US dollars, beautiful. If you do want 2 questions, what I'll do is I'll blend it into the one reading. But it will be a more detailed reading, of course. You will jump the list. Leo sign, welcome to the room. I'm just explaining the different format. So for the people on the free list, you will get 3 tarot cards. You will get a general reading, more of a yes and no type of reading. So if you want to know, should I invest in this company? I will shuffle the cards and I'll say, well, this is looking like a yes, and this is what's happening around this situation. Now, I cannot promise that if you asked about investing in a company that your answer is going to be about that company. If Spirit wants you to know something else right now, like your grandmother is sick and they need help, that's the message I'm going to get. So, because Spirit gives me the message the person needs to hear right now. So what we're asking people, all my moderators today, as new people come in, could we please ask people if they know somebody else that wants to join my channel, please get them to come and subscribe. I am trying very, very hard, working every day that I can, getting online, doing all these free readings to help people out there. And my channel just seems to be stalemate, and it's growing and then the numbers are going, and then it's growing and the numbers are going. I'm being consistent. I'm putting my videos up every week. I'm coming live all the time. I'm doing 3 and 4 hours live, free readings. Now, for those new people here, the free readings will be 3 tarot cards and a oracle message card. So it will be that, and maybe 1 message card. So your free readings will be 3 tarots, a yes and a no type of answer, and oracle and message card. Okay. If you pay $5 US and up, you will jump the list. You will be next. And please tell us that you have donated, and you will jump the list. And then once you jump the list, I will then be reading 6 tarot cards, an oracle from here, an oracle from there, and 3 message cards. So you'll get more detail. And I'll just drop something on. I've got change of career, a new start. This is my change of career. I have been doing accounts for 23 years. I used to work for 2 businesses doing accounts every week. I had a nice steady sort of flow, a very low income, but I had a nice steady flow. It kept me with a car. It kept me running my car. It kept me paying some bills, helping my hubby out with the bills. And it used to help us to now and again go on a little weekend vacation or something like that once a month or once every 2 months or something. I have now found out from my boss that I lost one of my bosses. He retired 3 years ago. So I've been coping on half that income. And since COVID last year, I've been coping on half of that income. And I've been told yesterday that he's trying to sell what's left of the business, which I don't know if that's going to happen. But it looks like it's probably another couple of weeks and I won't have that business anymore. I've been doing this for 40 years, but I haven't been doing it as my income because it's very, very, I can get 3 paid private readings a week, and then the next 2 weeks get nothing, get no readings whatsoever. So this is not something that would pay rent or whatever. It's something where it's sporadic. So I'm hoping that to build up the YouTube, and then the YouTube advertising, once I get there, the YouTube advertising and promotion. And if anybody knows somebody that would like to collaborate with me on YouTube to help me build and them build or something, if anyone knows that, or if you yourself have a YouTube channel and we could collaborate with each other, maybe get a split screen going on where you're selling crystals or meditations or something, and I'm doing a reading for your people, and then you come on my channel and we spread the love. I'm all ears. So if anybody's got any ideas, my email is psychicbetty@gmail.com. You'll find it on my about page. I'm pretty sure it's on the description box as well. If you do want to contact me about any kind of ideas you've got, and that everything's much appreciated. So for today, if you do want to pay $5 and up, and welcome to all the newbies in the room, you will be getting, for a free reading, you will be getting a general reading about a particular subject. So the general reading, when it's your turn, please stay in the room. The moderators will say, Marie, you're next. When you see your name being typed, please say, it's about my love life. If you're getting a divorce, say general reading about my divorce. If you're getting a new love, a new friendship or whatever, it's about friendship. So general reading about a subject. If you pay a $5 donation, you will be able to type your full question out. I'll have a look at that and give you a more detailed reading. Okay, so for all the newbies, you'll be getting 6 of these, 6 of my normal Pokédex. So for those of you that don't know, I've been reading for 40 years and I read the Pokédex. I am self-taught. I have intuition and guidance from spirit, and nobody has taught me how to read any of these things. When I buy a deck of cards, they're usually bought for me like these. I'll have a quick look at the book and then I throw it in the bin. So all the messages you get are coming from me and spirit. Okay, so let's get on to it. If you do donate, please tell people I have donated. I will then check my phone to see if I have a donation, and then you will jump the list and get a detailed reading with a specific question. If you just want to stay on the free list, you will only get 3 cards, 1 message and 1 oracle card. Okay, and I will give you like a yes or a no to a question. So if you're going, am I getting divorced? I'll give you 3 cards and I'll say, this is looking like yes, and it might be in 3 months' time, or it's delayed at the moment. And then I'll give you a message from the oracle and the message from my handwritten message cards. Okay, so what is our list looking like at the moment? Who's first? Sharon, no, you don't have to pay. There is a free list. You will get 3 tarot cards. So if you're asking, is my daughter having a boy or a girl? I'll go, okay, so this is about a baby. What's the sex of the baby? And then I'll shuffle up and I'll put the 3 cards out and I'll go, okay, we got male energy here. It must be a boy. Or is my son having a boy? And I'll go, yes, it's looking likely. Okay, so detailed questions are for paid readings. So if you want to pay $5 donation to my PayPal link and up, some people pay me $10. One person paid me $20. If you want to pay that kind of donation, you will then get 6 cards, a specific question, 6 of these cards on top of it for more clarification, message cards and oracle. Okay, so it's just more detailed if you pay a donation. But if you can't afford it or whatever, just see what you get in the free reading. And I can't promise that your question will be answered in the free list. Like some people might be saying, I want to know about career, and then I'll get some sort of messages about stress and health. Other people might want to know about them and their boyfriend or something, and I'll get messages about money and finance. So whatever spirit wants you to know, that's what's going to come out. Okay, so Demetria, who is up first, please? Rhonda, who am I doing first? Yes, there is a free list, everybody. Don't get worried. Now, everybody that's in here, could you please link this to one friend or 2 friends that you have out there. I'm trying to build up the subscribers so that I can keep doing this for everybody. Like I've been explaining to everybody, my job with account work is going down. I have not wanted to do the account work for a very long time. And I'm not an accountant. I'm just a bookkeeper, data punching person. And my boss is not very well, and he is 76, and he has just dropped a bomb on me last week that he is folding the business. 2 weeks before, he was sourcing new business. That means my little bit of, it's almost like pocket money, has gone from, let's say, 200 a week to 100 a week to this week. At the moment, I'm owed $25. No, not even that, sorry, $13.50 for this week so far. So, yeah, that doesn't buy much at all. Oh, Human, don't go anywhere. Have a free reading. Why not? Have a free reading. So a general love reading for you, Brooklyn. No worries. Yeah, Human, stick around and have a free reading. No need to run off. So hopefully Human hasn't took off. Yeah, so everybody, please check that you are still subscribed. Something's still funky going on with the subscriptions. Yesterday I got 4. When I looked at my tally, I actually had 1. So I don't know. It was like I got 4, but I must have lost 3 or something. I don't know. Yeah. So please put a thumbs up on the video as well, guys. Brooklyn, what do we got here for you? Hopefully we get some love reading for you, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, escaping to calmer shores, an ending for a new beginning, and then staying at home waiting to see what's going to happen. Brooklyn, you normally get all the love bomb cards. What's at the bottom? We got defeat here at the bottom of your reading. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords, the World, and the Hermit. All of them upright, thank God. I feel like in the past you escaped a sticky situation. I feel like someone was irresponsible with their words, their actions. I feel like you might still be a little bit bruised and broken from something, Brooklyn. Doesn't have to be a love thing. It could be anything. It could be a family matter. But yeah, I feel like you finally escaped something. There's also something in your life, if this is to do with love, there's something that's completed a cycle. It's come to the very end of where it needs to be. And you're about to embark on a new journey. Now, if you are single or you're putting yourself out there or whatever, it might be communication with somebody at a distance as well. I feel like you're about to go on a journey, possibly making plans within love of traveling around the world when you can. But yeah, something's definitely come to a closure. I think you're realizing that this has done all it's going to do now, and you're ready to step off and start this new journey. The card, the World, to me is like the world is your oyster. Whatever you want to make in life, you need to start making it happen and make things go the way that you're wanting. And as Rhonda keeps telling me, whatever you put out there, make sure you're clear and precise with what it is you want. Make sure it's positive energy that you're putting out there, because the universe will hear you and spirit will hear you and answer you and bring it to your doorstep. Some of the things I've been putting out there have been working. Some of them so far have not, but I've got fingers crossed. Now, we also have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit in your future prediction card can mean that you might be withdrawing from a situation and just working out what it is you want to do next. I think you might be weighing up your options as well. I think you're like sick of listening to all these different people saying this person's this or that person's that, and you're going to go inside yourself and just stop for a moment and breathe and work out what is it that makes me happy. What journey do I want to take now? Something's come to an end. I'm ready to go on this journey, but I just need time to think about it first, not rush out there. Now, if anybody knows what the World is in the star signs, because each card does relate to a star sign. I know what the cups, the wands, and all of that relate to, but if anybody knows what the World relates to as far as the star signs go, and Brooklyn, maybe look that up. see what the world is in a star sign, because that might be who you're dealing with, because this is Virgo. This is a Virgo star sign. Now, if it's not a Virgo you're dealing with, it's someone that displays that kind of trait. Now, your message card is, you're a moderator, so I'll give you 2 of these. And we will give you a oracle from over here. Your oracle message today is looking after your well-being. So within love, make sure you're loving yourself first, because if we don't love ourselves, we can't give ourselves fully to somebody else. So please take care of yourself, look after yourself, and maybe it's time to just, because you had the Hermit and you got well-being, it might be just time to step back, look after yourself, go and get a manicure, a pedicure, a massage, go and I was supposed to book in and get my hair done this week. I totally forgot. I've got my grandson's birthday on Sunday, and thank God we're not really going anywhere too special. Yeah, we might end up, because of cold weather, we might end up sitting in my son's apartment eating Chinese or something. But yeah, look after yourself. Take a step back right now. And if love's been too tough, maybe just withdraw from that for a bit and focus on yourself for a bit, Brooklyn. You've also got choices. It doesn't matter which way you decide to go. It might be between people, jobs, where you live, what you want to do. There's 2 choices presented in front of you. Both of them will work out, so don't worry which one you take. And also you've either got a new love coming your way, or if you're with somebody, it's about to kick back up again. So there could be a new start with somebody that you already know, or an actual new love coming into play. And plus you've got that world there, so the world would tell me that some phase ended because something new is about to begin. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now, if you do decide to donate to Jump the List and get a more detailed question reading, all you need to do is tell my people that you have donated. Go to my PayPal link, which is in the description. If that doesn't work for you, go to my About page. Right at the bottom, it has a PayPal in blue. When you click that, it'll come up on your screen, and you type in the amount of money, and then you tell people, I donated. They'll let me know with green hearts all over the screen, and I'll check my phone, and then we'll do your reading next. Okay, so after Brooklyn, we've got Demetria. Demetria is next with a general love reading. Thank you, Demetria. General love reading for you too, Demetria. Okay, it makes a lot of sense to you, Brooklyn. That's great. That's great. Ha, thank you, Enrico. Thank you, Enrico. Had a bit of a tough one again. I seem to do all right most of the days of the week, but then when we get to Thursday and Friday, especially Fridays, but I don't know, I seem to get strange on Wednesday nights. Oh, it depends on what happens in the day as well. I was quite okay yesterday. I had some ups and downs yesterday with anxiety, Enrico, but yes, I couldn't go to sleep. It was 2 o'clock, and for the first time in maybe a month or more, I had to take something to just stop the brain chattering and getting myself all in a bother. Meanwhile, the husband was snoring, sleeping, enjoying his sleep. And yeah, I was not in a happy place last night. It's a lot of it is me. Some of it is triggers, but a lot of it is me trying to, yeah. And it felt good, because for the first time in a year, I've been starting to dream again, have nice dreams, not nightmares. I've been starting to dream again, nice things. And I thought, wow, that's showing a progress of healing. But yeah, there was no dreams yesterday. There was just anxiety. So anyway, I took something at 2 o'clock. So that's why I didn't get online till after 9, because I was just laying in bed waiting for this thing to wear off. And I wasn't even going to come online. I was going to sit around in misery today, but I thought, no, I want to get online with my lovely, beautiful people that all appreciate me being here, and I appreciate them turning up. And I just feel like there's a lot of support here. And I think a lot of us are on some tough journeys at the moment. So, yeah, if I can help other people, well, hopefully the universe will see what I'm doing and It'll come back my way eventually. So here we go, guys. Let's see. Demetria. Yes, everybody, please put a thumbs up on the stream. If you are new here, you can sit there and wait on the free list, no problems. You will get your little mini reading. If you would like to donate that $5 US and up, some people donate 10, some people just give me a donation because they appreciate things. If you can afford it and you would like to do that, you will jump the list and you will get a more detailed reading. If you have done a donation, please let everybody know. Just say, I donated in capital letters on the screen, and then I will check my phone and we will get your reading done, which will be more detailed. So far we haven't had any donations. So the newbies, when you see me do a donation one, you'll see how much detail comes out. So here we go. Demetria, general love reading for you, Demetria. Here we go. Demetria, you need patience and time. Everything will happen when it's meant to happen, Demetria. Everything's on a flow pattern at the moment. Everything needs to go there. I feel that there's a lot of emotion going on, possibly negative emotion, because it's like the patience card, the temperance is where it's like you're watching things flow away. So I feel like there's some emotions, possibly bad emotions, that are finally flowing away now. But you do need patience and time with a current relationship, or if you're waiting for love to come towards you. You have communication going on. You've got the 8 of Wands here. 8 of Wands is lots of communication, text messaging, chatting, phone calls. It can even be hanging out with people at the mall, at a restaurant or whatever, at the beach, and having chit chat and fun and all of that. So around love, I'm seeing groups of people, not 2 people together in love. You also have this 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles, as far as a relationship goes, it can mean putting in the efforts and watching it grow slowly. Pentacle cards are usually about slow growth. So I do feel there's something growing very slowly, but I feel groups of people. So it could be that you're getting involved in the weekly football meet, or you might be going along to some swimming pool where they do racing or something like that. So I feel like it's going to be groups of people over the coming days and weeks where there's a lot of interaction, a lot of talking, a lot of fun. Just don't get bogged down with over-analysing anything. The 7 of Pentacles can mean that you and a particular person have a conversation, and then you only listen to certain parts of it, and then you go home and go, oh, well, when he said this, did he really mean that? And when that person smiled at him, did they know each other? Or, and you can start to rip things apart and overanalyze the situation. So don't get bogged down in that. But I do feel like you're going to have some fun and love and friendships and good food and music and whatever with groups of people right now. Not so much about a whole solid relationship type thing. I think you might need to, if you are in a partnership, you might need to be planning a day out with a group of friends, or a night out, or whatever it is you can do where you live in the world, because some people are on lockdown, some people are not. And your message cards, because you are a moderator, just checking for messages on my phone. I was told yesterday I'm not to do the pays, and one of the young women that I'm supposed to do a pay for every Thursday is messaging me about her pay. I don't know what to tell her, because the boss said she's not to be paid by me until I hear from him. So I'll sort that out. I do have to go offline at a certain time today. I've got plenty of time at the moment, but yeah, I do need to sort that out. I've got to sort out a cake for my son, which, I don't know, Rhonda, what do you think? Normally, for me, something that makes me happy, and when I am happy, I love creating. I love making cake. I like making. Last night, I wanted hot apple crumble pie. It was freezing cold here. And I said to the hubby, come on, let's go buy one. And he's like, oh, no, I'm tired. I don't want to go out the house. And I didn't want to go out the house by myself. I went in the kitchen. I looked in the cupboard and I went, I've got a tin of apples. I got a tin of apples, and then I checked. I had flour, I had brown sugar, I had butter. The only thing I didn't have was some cinnamon, and it didn't really matter because the tin of apples had cinnamon in them. And the hubby come upstairs and he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm making apple crumble. I want apple crumble." So I put this apple crumble on. The whole house smelled of apple crumble. And then we sat there watching a really good movie, and we're both of us with ice cream and apple crumble. And I had a whole load of whipped cream on top of it. And it was good, and it was good to actually make something, because for 12 months I haven't wanted to make anything. It's just been cook, eat, or buy stuff, But yeah, it's my grandson's birthday, and every year I've made him a fancy cake. And I was just going to go order one, but I don't know whether I should go get the stuff today and start preparing it all, like make the cake part, put it in the freezer. For those of you who don't know, I actually make very fancy cakes. I'm not a professional. I just self-taught. And I've had people's requests for wedding cakes and all of that. I've never done them, but yeah, I made a 21st semi-naked cake, if anybody knows what that is, and it was 1 foot high. It had beautiful fresh roses and native bush flower things on the top. It had all the drip icing running down the sides. And when we went to the restaurant for my daughter, they asked which place made the cake. And I said, me. And they said, are you a professional cake maker? And I said, no, I watched a video on how to make it. And there was a couple there at my daughter's birthday that had just got married 2 weeks previous. And they said that my cake not only looked better than the one they paid $500 for, but it tasted better. So, yeah, I normally make cakes. So, Rhonda, what do you reckon? Should I go and get this stuff and try and make a cake for him? Or I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. But anyway, back to you, Demetria. Sorry, this is what I do, people. For people that are new here, you'll notice that I'll do a reading and then I start rambling on about something. It's half the fun, I think. I think a lot of people like it in the room. Other people go, when's she going to shut up? So anyway, you're being told to go for it. Demetria, you're being told to go from it. You also got someone from the past that wants to reconnect with you. Now, that could be a reconciliation, two people getting back together again, or it could just be someone from the past that wants to catch up. But I am feeling a group atmosphere around you at the moment. I'll just give you one more because you are a moderator. What will we go for? We'll give you a lady card. Let's give you a lady card. Now, don't forget, people, if you do want to do a... you like to cook as well, Brooklyn. Yeah. Well, when I'm feeling really stable and happy and everything, I just like going up the shop, buying stuff. I don't even like going shopping at the moment. I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to cook. It's just sort of like at one stage, I just didn't know what to cook at all. At all. I was just, yeah. I'm getting there. Fragile, secret love, and possible rejection. Got the rejection card there. So I feel like someone from your past might try and reconnect. And then you're sort of like weighing up, don't know. And then I feel like that would be you rejecting somebody else. Not Brooklyn, Demetria. Yeah, Demetria. You've got an air sign. Yeah, air sign. So don't forget, people, when you do have your free reading, the 3 cards that I give you in the tarot, 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Go to psychicrevelation.com. I have no affiliate to them. I might contact them to say that I'm constantly pumping their site. I don't even know if you can pay for anything on there. I think you can. I think you can pay for a download of the book of all the meanings of every single tarot card in very big detail. So look up your free tarot cards. What were yours? Yours was 7 of Pentacles, Demetria, 8 of Wands, and the Temperance card. So look those 3 cards up. Temperance will have a star sign associated to it. I'm assuming because there's water everywhere. I'm assuming it's possibly a water sign. I might be wrong. So if anybody knows what Temperance is in the star signs, but go look those 3 cards up. And then go to the love section and see what it means in the normal sort of meaning around tarots, because this is just my own intuition. I've never been taught on any of this stuff. I've been reading cards and doing connecting with the dead and all of that sort of stuff for 40 years. Okay, so up next is, please, who is on the list? Miss Lovely. Welcome again to the room, Miss Lovely. So this is another moderator, yes? Miss Lovely? And I might be, don't get all upset, guys, if your name isn't blue anymore. I'm just sort of working out who's online regularly for long periods of time with me, which would be Rhonda, Joanna, Enrico, Demetria has been pretty good as well. Miss Lovely, yeah, I do see Miss Lovely, not all, and I realise everybody's got their own lives to live. Miss Lovely, when I was shuffling for you, and yes, normally I take these cards for messages as for me as well. The ones that are facing upright are, we have a fight, and we have a Cancer symbol here, the Chariot, some sort of discussion going on. We have an ending of some sort because the Death. I won't look at any of them that are upside down. We got the Page of Swords, something rushing in. We've also got walking away from a fight. That would be a young energy as well. We got analyzing. We got happy discussions going on. We got patience, and we got judgment, which is victory. A lot of cards dropped on the floor there. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. Okay, so let's get on to you, Miss Lovely. Yeah, I might be going through the list. Yeah, I'm doing generals, Miss Lovely. So, Miss Lovely, did you post a big question, did you? Yeah, the free list is sort of like a general reading, but general around what you want to know about. So if I wanted to know right now, will my daughter-in-law go smoothly, you know, with the pregnancy, the baby birthing and all of that, I'd just say a general reading about my new baby coming, you know, the new baby coming. Just shorten it right down. So relationship with Rayad for Miss Lovely. Relationship. So you want to know about the relationship you've got at the moment with Rayad. Relationship with Rayad for Miss Lovely, please. Yeah, so guys, if you are blue at the moment, like Cookie Monster, Miss Lovely, Enrico, Rhonda, I do have a hell of a lot of moderators. I'll leave it at the moment. We'll see how we go. But I do think, I'm not sure how many moderators I can have in there. I don't know if I can just keep adding them and adding them. I do know I had a problem with it and I had to remove about 3 of them recently. The 3 that I removed, one of them I've only ever seen live twice. And when they were on, they didn't do any moderator. Another one hasn't been on since I made her a moderator at all because of the time frames. So I removed her. There was 2 names that I don't even know why I made them moderators, so obviously I haven't seen them either. But yeah, so if you are a moderator, Miss Lovely, I've just flipped over the 7 of Swords. It was upside down, so I don't know if there was a past sort of secrets and lies and deception, or it can be cheating and everything, but mainly when it's upright. That just flipped over as I was shuffling the cards. So it is upside down. Messages about love and that around Rayad and Miss Lovely. Rayad and Miss Lovely. If you'd like to jump the list, guys, all you need to do is hit that PayPal link. $5 and up will buy you a more detailed reading and also make you jump the list. And please like the video. Please share the video. If you have one friend out there that doesn't know me, that hasn't had a reading, please get them to come here, subscribe, and join this big happy family that we've got going on here. Oh, and I have a red phone case now. It's very red inside. I have a red phone case right now. Message from somebody. It's not who I want it from. Hopefully the message will come in soon. Yeah, so I got a red phone case. I was told that if you have a red purse or a red wallet, or red wallet for a man might look a bit weird. But yeah, I've been told that red attracts finance and money, and right now I need finances to pick up. Now, Miss Lovely, you have the Nine of Cups, beautiful, wishes coming true. We have the soulmate connection. We got the Knight of Cups, and we have the upside down broken heart. Okay, so we have a beautiful love journey between you and Ryad. There is a lot of love there. There's a lot of affection there. But then we have this broken heart card here. Now, this is, if it was this way, it's betrayal, it's upset, and you did have that Seven of Swords flip out. So I don't know if in the past there's been some sort of deception and betrayal in the past between you two, or whether this is something that Ryad was into before, or you were, it could mean someone from the past that you see. You go to the supermarket, someone that hurt you, and you see them, and you just sort of like get your breath taken away, and you're like, I'm over that. I don't want to go there. But if it's between you and Ryad, it's mending. It's upside down now, so it doesn't affect anymore. I feel like there may have been something that happened, and it's either affecting you or Ryad still. There's still sort of something upsetting there. But yeah, you do definitely have a beautiful love connection. So go to Psychic Revelation, have a look at Nine of Hearts, Cups, Knight of Cups, and then have a look at this Three of Swords in reverse. And then look at the relationship type thing. Now, it did come out where this is sitting in the future. This is sitting in the past and what's around you right now. So this is sort of like a lot of love and happiness. Now, I do have to mention that this is normally a 3 is the fertility area of the body. The 9 is 9 months, and the Knight would represent a male, a baby boy. So the message could simply be that you or somebody else, there's a pregnancy and it may be difficult, or it may be not the time, not ready for a pregnancy. That's not something you're going to find from a normal general tarot reader, because nobody would tell you that that's something to do with either miscarriages or difficulty getting pregnant, or it's not the right timing to have babies. But yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting as well. So you've got sort of like, if this was a 3 of Cups or something like that, I'd have to say, do you want to be pregnant and have a baby boy? Because that's what you got. But this would be, it's either not the right timing or something like that. And can anyone see that? There is I think it's a shadow. No, there's no shadow there. Oh, that's a bit spooky. Anyway, yeah, so I think we have a nice deep love connection there for you, but I also feel like there's something that still needs to be mended in the situation. Let's just have a look at the bottom of the pile for you. We got you being very direct in what you want, but you're sitting at the bottom there. So I think eventually things will rush in and start to be the way they need to be. But right now there's something that needs healing. Now that could also mean that someone, a male in the family, maybe they used to be healthy. Maybe there's some sort of heart issue going on around them right now as well. So it can be a medical issue that I'm seeing there around a male. Also, your cards are, is that all? Acceptance, accepting things. So there may be, if there was some problem in the past and you're just not getting past it and you keep thinking about it, trust me, I know where you're at. I have days where I go down that path and I start to think about it all over again, and then I start to worry that's going to happen again. You need to accept that it happened and this is where you're at now, and you've got to believe that it won't happen again. Okay, so you got something like that there. We'll give you a message card because you are a moderator. Who's up next, Rhonda? Who's up next, Rhonda? I can't even see a list there at the moment. You make someone very happy, and maybe they make you very happy, and your oracle cards, we'll give you a lady card, and we'll give you one of, we've already gave you the oracle card. Surprises, discoveries, and revelation. So maybe it's time to spruce things up a bit. Maybe it's time to do something different. If you do the same old thing all the time, go to the same place, eat the same food, maybe it's like, hey, I've seen this thing. Let's go do it. Let's go watch this movie. It's something totally different or whatever. But yeah, maybe it's time to spruce things up. Hey there, Sarah X. Yes, you can be added to the list. It's a free list. You will get a mini free general type reading. When I say general, whatever messages come out for you is what I'm going to portray across to you. But if you have a general reading around a relationship, a general reading around a new career, a promotion, all you need to say is it's about a promotion, or it's about my boyfriend, and I'll try and focus in on that area. If you would like to pay a $5 US dollar donation and up, ask for the PayPal link, and then if you pay that, you will jump the list, Sarah, and you'll get a detailed question answered. So if you've got a specific question and you can afford the $5 or up, please donate, and then let them know that you donated, and you'll get to the top of the list, and I will do a more detailed spread. Okay, so Donna Marie is next, a general message from Spirit. Okay, so this is just a general message reading. Messages for Donna Marie. What does Donna Marie need to know right now? What does Donna Marie need to know right now? I tell you what, I wish that when I was wanting readings that I could find a reader that was doing what I'm doing, where you just go on a list and you get a free reading. Pretty much everyone I found that was good. You had to wait forever. You paid the money, you had to wait forever, and the reader would say, oh, okay, Betty, you want to know what's between this person and that person, and they go 1, 2, oh yeah, you got that, yeah, that's a yes, and that's it. That was my reading, and I thought, oh my god, yeah. So I haven't seen anyone that does free readings with as much information. I find it very hard to cut it back. I was giving a lot more information for free, but I've tried to streamline it. But anyway, here we go with Donna Marie's general messages from the Spirit. What do we need to tell Donna? Donna Marie. Ooh. Nice. Donna Marie. You have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So you're embarking on some sort of love, happiness journey. You could be going to a wedding. You could be going to a birthday celebration. You could be going to some sort of function with a lot of people. This is usually a family card. It's usually a very happy, loving energy card. If it's to do with your health, it's like the 10 of Hearts. 10 of Hearts is all about your health. It is about big love, but it can be about looking after your health, being very physically fit, going on diets, cutting certain garbage out of your life. It could be on a mental love journey as well, but that's a beautiful card to have. I feel like any decisions you've been trying to make, whether it's to do with work, what you want to do moving forward, a health decision, whatever it is, you're finally making that decision. 3 of Wands is where you got presented with options, and then you work each one out, and then you grab one and you go forward. So that's really nice. I do feel like you might be through a gathering of people making a new friendship. It could be a working friendship. It could be someone that says, hey, you've got the skills that we need over where I work, and then you get a connection and you get in. But I feel like there's a lot of happiness around you. You also have the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is the Jack of Clubs to me. Page of Wands can be where you're planning a trip. You could be having communication with somebody on the other side of the planet. You could be having communication with people that live in a different state. But yeah, there's something to do with communication here, making a choice, and also planning for maybe going on a holiday or something like that. So we're going to give you an oracle from here. Your oracle message today, Donna Marie, is keep yourself centered and grounded. You have the centering card. I've got hair on my face here, making my face itch. Yeah, keep yourself centered and grounded. And we'll just give you one word message thing here. Something might not work out as well. So some plan you had, I don't know, it might be something you thought, I'm going to do this for my health. And then maybe you don't have the money to buy whatever it was, or you don't find the time to get to do it. But yeah, something just might not work out the way you thought it was going to work. But you've got a lot of happiness coming your way. And I think there's some sort of opportunity with that Three of Wands. So go to Psychic Revelation and look up your 3 cards: the Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Go look those 3 up and you will get a more detailed reading in the sections that they have there. And that way you can see what else is there. Okay, so that's you, Donna Marie. Nice and short and sweet. Hopefully that helped. Denise is next with a general love reading. Okay, Denise, let's have a look at you again. Denise. Then we got Leo. Welcome to the room, Leo and Human. Human, are you still here? Did you hang around? Because you said that you were going to wait till you got some money and come back or something. I hope that you did hang around. Did you hang around, Human? Is Human still here? And JN, whoever that is, welcome to the room. I can see 5, 6. Is that 6 new people, Rhonda? Leo, if you're here, please let my moderators know you're here because you're up next. Human, let us know that you're here. If you're on that list, just please let everybody know. Can you see me do? Okay. All right. So you're posting your question there. So we'll have to work out how we put that in a generalized sort of answer. So that would be a yes and no, really, Rhonda, that kind of question. Okay. So Denise with a general love reading. General love reading. General love reading for Denise. Okay, you have where you're rushing in, we have the Chariot. Can be a Cancer star sign, a water star sign, but there's a rushed energy, a forced energy. There's everything sort of happening at once. So it could be like if you're looking for love, that it's rushed in, but then it's sitting in the past. So it's almost like it rushed in, but now what? If you're already in a partnership and you're wondering where it's going, you could actually be going on an actual journey, hopping in the car, hopping on a plane, whatever. I feel like there's a love journey going on. There's some sort of journey going on anyway. But then you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a lot of communication going on. It's groups of people getting together. It's going out for dinner, having drinks together. And it can simply be sitting online at home, talking to each other through a computer. But yeah, there's communication going on. But then in the future, it shows like you're sitting in a position where you're not sure what to do. You've got the Two of Swords here. So it's almost like it starts off like in a rush. If you were single, Denise, and then you went out and you met somebody, it could be like this big rush, like, oh my gosh, yes, this feels right. Then there's conversations. Then maybe somebody else comes back in the picture, or maybe something else goes on. And then you're sitting there going, I don't know which way to go. Should I stay with this and explore it further? Or should I let this go now and go somewhere else? If you are in an actual relationship, it looks like you're making plans to go somewhere. You're talking to all the people to try and get the money together, the tickets together, whatever it is. You're making plans of everything you want to do. You are going out and socializing and stuff like that. But then there is that Two of Swords, which can represent Two of Spades, which is like some sort of lack of commitment from one person's side. It can be where there's a relationship with two people and one person's doing all the work and the other person's just sort of like getting up, going to work, coming home, going to bed, getting up, going to work. It's sort of like where the journeys are not gelled as well, that I pick up with that. So take that as you will. Go and look at those at Psychic Revelation, Denise, to see what else information you get about that. And some people, you can stay here online live watching and just open up another tab if you're not on your phone. Just open up another tab and go to that Psychic Revelation and type in your 3 cards. So you had the Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. that's what you've got there. And we'll give you one message card, Denise. Love message for Denise. A new family member. Now, people all go, oh, nobody's having a baby. A new family member simply could be your sister or brother comes home and says, hey, this is Jack. You know, this is Jack. This is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend, whatever. So, yeah, there's some sort of new family member coming into the picture. And we'll get you one of these just to finish off. You need to change something up. You got the modify card. It's time to change something and make it more suited to the situation. So, and that's what we have for you today, Denise. Hope that's helped. Leo sign is next for general reading, possible hair transplant in future. So let's see if we get a yes or no. Will Leo do this transplant, hair transplant? Will Leo do this hair transplant? I do know of somebody that has had a lot of trouble with hair because of illness and stuff like that, and they didn't get a transplant. What they got was something that looked like their hair, and it wasn't a wig. I don't know what they call it, but I think it's made of like a skin-colored silicone thing, and they literally match what hair you have, and then they make like a wig thing out of it. So if you've got a patch just here, they make a wig thing out of it, and then you go there and the skin tone is exact, and the hair looks like hair on skin. It looks like a scalp. And they literally glue this thing on, and then they cut it. The hairdresser cuts it into your own hair, and nobody knows at all that it's not your hair. It doesn't look like false, nothing. And it's extremely expensive though. I think that when you get it done, they make two, and every 3 months or so, because you've got to imagine underneath what hair is there will keep growing. So every so many months, you've got to go and get it removed. They put the other one on, they cut it into your hair, and then they fix up the one that they've taken off, like if it needs more hair added to it and stuff. And then every 3 months or 6 months, it gets taken off. But you can swim, you can go under the shower, you wash it like normal hair because it's normal hair. But yeah, that's just an option as well. I don't know how much that is compared to transplant, because I know transplants can be unsuccessful as well. And yeah, anyway, that's something to think about, Leo. Will Leo get this hair transplant? Leo. I'd have to say that's a yes, but not right now. You got the patience card, you got temperance here. So it's going to take some time. Maybe you're saving up some more money or something like that. Maybe you're weighing up your options. Maybe it's time to go and see who else does it or what other options are there. But yeah, it will happen. But the temperance card is telling me maybe if you planned it next week, next month, maybe it's delayed for some reason. You have the Two of Cups, which is a definite yes. I feel that this is about loving yourself, like it's something that's going to boost your self-confidence and everything like that. And you may even end up boosting a relationship status. So if you're in a relationship already, or if you're single, it's sort of like something really nice happening, because the Two of Cups is usually the soulmate card. It's usually the two people coming together on a journey, but I feel like that's about your confidence and everything being balanced and you feeling happy and secure. And then you would have the Queen of Swords here. Now, the Queen of Swords is someone that wants to rush in and get everything done, but she is very good at working things out. So I feel like there might be some new sort of plan, new sort of ideas on what to do. But it also could be telling me something to do with a loving relationship with the Queen of Swords. So this could be soulmate and Queen of Swords, and this is patience around this matter. But you've got a really balanced, nice relationship sort of stuff coming out. This is the truth teller as well. She can be impulsive sometimes. So this could be your personality as well. It could be where you're demanding, you're impulsive, you've been doing all your research about what you want to do, and this is just something you need to do and you want to do. But if you wanted a yes and no, this is a yes, what I'm getting here. It's a yes, but there's a delay. Let's just get you a message card. Message card for Leo and about this hair transplant. You're half right, you need more information. Again, so yeah, you're half right about which way you want to go with this, how much it's going to cost, how painful it's going to be, or what it's going to look like for how long before you know, whatever. So you're half right, you need more information before you proceed. So I think that's what the patience card was all about. Reliable. You got the reliable card. So I don't know if that's you being reliable, relying on whether this thing would work, or I'm just going to get another one because that doesn't really make sense with your question. I'll take it from the Lenormand for you. What's going on with Leo in this hair transplant? Yeah, we got the garden thing here. The garden thing's all about getting out and relaxing and de-stressing, not putting too much worry into anything. It's sort of like anything that makes you feel good. You need to listen to music, or you need to eat a certain food, or you need to go and watch the sun come up or the sunset. Whatever things make you feel good. And it can be the actual garden. Go and lay out in the garden, go and lay in the sun, go and smell the roses, whatever. And what was your bottom card, Leo? Are you getting married, or you have the soulmate card, you got the marriage at the bottom, it was upside down. So it's sort of like, it's almost like the thing I'm getting is that when you do this thing, everything's going to open up the doorways. Like you're going to have this boost of confidence and everything, and you're going to walk with your shoulders back, and you're going to get that person, you're going to be in love with that person, you're going to marry that person, but everything is on a delay. I'm just going to turn the heater off. Anyway, that's your reading, Leo. I hope that helped you. Oh, you want to become an author. You want to become an author. What was this card? Reliable. Reliable. So to become an author, if you're already working at something else and you need more information, like I said to everybody, I don't know if you were here in the room when I said it, sometimes when I get messages, the messages are about something else, not what you're wanting to know about. That's why I was just going to do general readings for everybody on the free list, and whatever messages you get, you get. And it might be about love, it might be about a hair transplant, it might be about a new job. But yeah, the balance and everything can, being patient with things, and then you need more information, and then reliable. So if you're working a day-to-day job, and to be an author, you need to let that go. You're reliable where you are. You want to be reliable, but you want to do something else. Anyway, that's your reading. I just need to turn this heater off. And I'm just going to go and grab a drink of water, guys. Getting really thirsty because of the aircon. All right, I am back. Here we go. Let me just check my phone. Only message I've got from that woman about her pay. I'll have to get offline soon and sort that out. Okay, so who is next on the free list? JN, general about job finances for 2021, what's left of it. Oh, I'm just reading what you're saying there about eyebrows. There is someone in my family And I seen her the other day, and I seen a picture posted with her mum or something, and she's only young, like she's 18, nearly 19. But for some reason, she gets a pencil and draws these massive eyebrows, and she's pale and she's got dark hair and she's got dark eyes. But my daughter is in beauty therapies, and she's used to do her eyebrows for her and make them a nice shape and a nice color. And anyway, my daughter hasn't lived here since February. And so every time I see my niece, they're perfectly straight and everything, but they're like block. So I think right now it is some sort of fashion or something to have these big, thick, black eyebrows. For those of you that are as old as me, does everybody remember Brooke Shields? Brooke Shields was notorious for bringing in the thick, big eyebrows. I've always had fairly thin eyebrows. I've never had big, bushy eyebrows. But yeah. I said that's where it's coming from. Is it all over Instagram? Is it with the big? They just look stupid. Like it's just these big block on your face here. Oh God, there's so many things I've seen, and I just look at certain women and I think, why did you do that to your face? You know, like I've gone. I went to the gym, and there's a few of them. That there's one in particular, and I've never seen so much plastic in one person's face. She's got Botox, she's got pull, she's got her nose done, she's got something done around her eyes, she's got lips that are sticking out like a duck, and then she's plastic here, and she's walking around. And at first, when I first seen her at a distance, I thought, oh, she's about 40. And then when she came up near me and she was right next to me, I seen her neck and her hands and that, and I thought, she's older than me, you know. And her face, when I seen her, I just thought, it's just really not attractive. It's just, sometimes people do stuff and it's nice and it's fresh, and other times it is way too much, does everybody know that woman that's made herself look like a cat? Oh, it's so terrible. What's going on? Oh, you looked up that lady card, did you? Yeah, see, I don't read the books that come with any of the cards. I just interpret what I'm feeling with things. All right, so we're on to JN's general and finance, job and finances for general. Yeah, the cat lady was terrible, wasn't she? Cat lady. Job and finances for JN. Let's get job and finance messages here on the table for JN. What does JN need to know? Okay. Well, you're about to embark on some sort of journey. You've got the Four of Swords, which means that if you've had any stresses around job, finances, all of that, it's like you've been recuperating. You've been trying to work things out. You might have lost your job. You might have had income go down or something like that, and you've been pretty stressed about it. So it's showing me that you're trying to heal. You're trying to mend from something. Now, you may have had a personal issue or a health issue or something that interfered with your whole career path and your finances at the moment. But yeah, it looks like you're finally getting over this situation, this Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is the Four of Spades in my normal poker deck. I've got the Five of Spades sitting under here. That's sort of like loss of job, loss of income. Four of Spades is about not learning something. So what I say when I see a career question is that if there's some certificate you can go and do to move yourself up a level, now is the time, because that can be sometimes where there's some sort of structure missing within your work and your career. Now, then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a career path, a job offer. It's like the Jack of Diamonds. It's like an offer coming in. It's also something that's going to be long-term, but very slow to pick up. Then your future card or your outcome card is the Two of Pentacles. So although I do see an offer coming, you're trying to juggle which way to go. It could be 2 job offers. It could be that you've always wanted to work in as a nurse, but there's an opportunity to work in pharmacy or physiotherapy or something. So you've sort of got this weighing up your options of which one would be long term, which one's going to get me higher and higher on the ladder with the job, and which one's going to be sort of like a steady income, a nice income, but the other one's got room for growth. One does not. So yeah, that's what you had. You have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. If you want to look them up on a psychic revelation site to get more information about your reading. And your other cards, your messages about finance, and that are career and finance for JN. Someone's watching you. Now, when we have that in a financial or a career type thing, it can mean in a positive way, because your cards were positive. It can mean that someone sees what you're worth, someone sees what you're good at, and they've got some sort of offer for you, because you do have an offer there. So someone's watching you. If you put a resume in or an application in for some sort of job, they're reviewing it. They're having a look at it, and they might be trying to balance where they want to put you. I just thought with JN coming up that the green was someone donated then, Rhonda. You went back to school and you graduated. Still, the money is low. I'm open to any industry. Okay, so I feel like there's an option there. It may be the money's not that great, but you know there's potential for growth. So yeah, but I feel like if you did go back and learn something else, I feel like there might be another thing that you're doing. So there might be one more certificate or something else that you're getting to go further and to have more options. You put resumes out everywhere. It looks like you're going to get information, because that Knight of Pentacles is where you're getting information. You're getting an offer. And because it's like Jack of Diamonds to me and Two of Diamonds. That is an offer, but there's 2, and you're deciding which one to take. So let's just get you another message. You'll do what's right. You'll do what feels right for you and for other people. You also got a lot of hard work there. You got the stress card sitting at the bottom. So I feel like because it's at the bottom, it can be something underlying, meaning you're going to get into this and it's going to be a stress overload. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot more than you thought. And we'll just get you one more oracle card for finish your reading. You have a guardian guiding you in the right direction. So if you apply for something and then in your gut you're thinking, oh, I shouldn't have applied for that, well, you're getting guided to not go down that path. If something comes up and you hear about it, and then somebody else is talking about it, and then you turn the television on and somebody's talking about it there, you're getting guided that here, alarm bells, go for this, go for this, go for this. So listen to the messages at the moment, JN. Listen to what you're getting put out there. Chrissy, welcome to the room. So to all my new subscribers, everybody new in the room, please make sure you are subscribed. Subscription doesn't cost anything. If you would like to jump the list, I will not be on for much longer. I'm going to get through as many people as I can, but if you don't want to miss out and you do want to jump the list and get a more detailed answer to a question, all you need to do is pay that $5 donation. You're very welcome, JN. I hope it helped you with your progress. If you want to ask a specific question and you do have $5 to spare, hit that PayPal link. Let us know that you've paid in the window over there, and I will see that you've donated. I'll check my phone, and I'm just checking right now in case. No. And then you will be able to post your specific question and get more of a detailed reading. But if you want to be on the general list and just get a free reading, go for it, and I'll get through as many as I can. Okay, so Rhonda. Enrico, did you want a general reading today? Maxi Milano, sorry, I said Maximilian. Maxi Milano. Oh, you want to know about your relationship with the girlfriend. Okay. So Maxi wants to know about girlfriend. General love. Love messages for you and the girlfriend. Let's hope that's what we get. What do we got at the bottom? I've stopped on exactly the same card. Look at that. A lot of tough work there between you and the girlfriend. Could be a lot of communication going on. We have Judgment card. Judgment is all about victory and final success and everything. So that might be related to something else in your life. It could be related to finance and a job, that loan that you wanted, or that car that you wanted. There's some sort of judgment here. Judgment within a relationship sometimes can mean not to judge someone too harshly, not to judge yourself harshly. Let's just see what else we get for you. We have the Page of Swords. Someone's impulsive and rushing in. Then we got the Knight of Cups, love journey. So we've got two very opposite type people here on the table. So I feel like you and your girlfriend might be very different to each other. I feel like one of you is dark and mysterious at times, don't really know what's going on. And then sometimes they can be really impulsive and just sort of blurt something out or surprise you or whatever, or that could be you. Then on the other hand, we got someone that's all about the emotions, all about the love, the journey. Oh, I want kisses and cuddles. I want to be together. I want to be together forever. But yeah, your future's showing the love journey, going on a love journey together, a very balanced, nice journey. To me, that's like the Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts is a soulmate card. Jack of Hearts is a soul family member. It's someone that's meant to be in your life right now. Page of Swords is like the Jack of Spades. The Jack of Spades can represent nighttime. So it can represent a nighttime event, a nighttime journey, which would have to be about love. But I'm not too sure what this whole judgment thing is. It could be that it's sitting in your past area where there was some sort of thing in your favor or some sort of thing in her favor or between the two of you. Something went right, the judgment come down and you made your choice. But yeah, as far as love, relationship sort of thing goes, it looks like these two cards can actually represent a lawyer and court. So you might be getting a different message coming through here, and then you're happy and going on a journey of love. So I feel like if you do have any kind of passing tests or sitting exams, or it can be something to do with military, police, or government. There's some sort of success and victory here. I feel this is a different part of your life, not to do with love. And then we got this love card, the love journey between the two of you. I don't feel like you need to ask the question. I think that the love is there. I think it's stable. I think it's nice. So let's get you one of these oracles to finish off. Right place, right time. You got divine timing there. Now, again, if this is some sort of legal matter or job or application or whatever, being in the right place at the right time. But just don't be too impulsive. If that's you, it can be impulsive actions. It can be, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it now and I'm going to do it now. Just maybe steady up a little bit and go enjoy the ride a bit longer. Okay, so we will get you a message card for you and your girlfriend. Taking time out as well. So you might need to remove yourself from a situation coming up. We'll just get you one more. Love, happiness, fun, commitment. So like I said, your reading, even though you wanted a love reading about you and your girlfriend, Maxi, the cards are showing me two separate things here. So you got a double reading in there. There's something to do with judgment, court, something being right again. So if someone's wronged you, someone stole something, whatever, it looks like it's about to go right. It could even be a job or whatever. And then you had that taking time out. I think it's from that. It could be a family member that has been going through something and you're spending too much time involved in that. But then you've got the love, fun, happiness, commitment card coming out. So nice cards for commitment, but you also got other messages conflicting in there. Like there's other stuff trying to come through. Okay, so what have we got up next, Rhonda? You're very welcome, Maxie. Welcome to the room and hope you enjoyed that. What have we got up next? I've got about half an hour, guys. I do want to sign out. If I don't get the message, I'm going to message myself. Yeah, I just decided, I thought, nah, I'm not going to spend another day waiting. I'm just going to message myself and see what the deal is. Could be that everything's too busy, but I don't know. Sorry, I just need to eat something. Anjali is next. General love again. Like I said, some of the readings will be based around love, but if Spirit wants you to know something else, that's what's going to come out. Messages for Anjali about love life, please. Yeah, sometimes I've got to just do it, eh? Instead of waiting and waiting for that elusive message. I used to get a message every day. That either yes, it's on, or no, it's not. But since I broke the foot, it's sort of like, don't need to message now, but now I can drive. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see. Anyway, I was going to stop around 11. It's 28 minutes to 11 now. So messages for Janali around. What do we got at the bottom? We got the Empress. Very nice card for love. Ooh, Janali. What is going on in your life? You do have the strength to get through whatever turmoil or drama or whatever's going on in your life. We have the Tower, but it's upside down. So there may be some sort of fear that you have about something. There may be some sort of worries that you have about something. It looks like it's not something you need to worry about anymore. There may have been a past event that was like a Tower moment in your life, but it's upside down now. So it's showing like there could still be some sort of event that throws you off guard or whatever. And it might not even be you. It might be around a male member of the family in that, because I've got a male energy here. We got a Leo energy here as well. But yeah, the Tower is sitting right now, right around you right now. It can be catastrophizing as well. Like it could be where you get something up in your head and you start to catastrophize it and blow it all out of proportion. But then we got you standing your ground and having your say. We got the Five of Wands here. So I'm not getting love cards whatsoever. The only love card I really got was this Empress sitting underneath. She's fertile, she's flirty, she's sexual, she's very, very attractive, she's smart, she can be a jack of all trades, she can work anywhere she wants to work. But that's sitting at the bottom. So I'm wondering if that's you not being you right now. Like I'm wondering if that's who you need to be. Your strength is there. We do have the Leo card here. Your strength is there. But whatever you're facing, whatever challenges you're facing, whether it's love life, health, career, whatever it is, you can get through it. You've got the strength to get through it. You've got this Tower thing here. I wouldn't be fearing that. It's just a general reading for the next couple of days or something. So it could come and go. And it could be a warning as well. And then you escape being involved in whatever it is. So if there is something, let's say a family member and somebody else starts having some sort of disagreement and argument, you need to choose to not get involved. Just sort of see what's happening, have your say if you need to say something, and then not get involved and walk away. Because the Five of Wands, to me, Five of Swords is where you just definitely don't have anything to say. You walk away, you keep quiet. This one is where you stand your ground and you have your battle and you pick your time. Unfortunately, I'm not getting a love reading. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so let's get some other cards for you. We'll get one of these oracles over here, and we'll give you a lady card. Love messages for Janali. We got revenge, justice, and outcomes. You have nemesis. What's going down in your life? Like, we got the Tower reverse, we got the fighting going on, we got the revenge and outcome card. It's sort of like wanting justice. Something's not right there. But then we got compassion. Got compassion card. I'm just going to get you a message card as well. Message about love, please. Walking away from the conflict. I just said that. Walk away from any conflict. So I don't know if this is about your love life right now, or this is some other situation that's going on outside of a relationship. It could be someone you're interested in and they've got shit going down in their family, and you need to walk away from that and you need to go down a different path. But that's just a reading for today. Tomorrow, if I get online tomorrow, I don't know if I'm getting online tomorrow. I might get online. Tomorrow it could all change. The reading could all change. But I'm sorry, that's the messages that came through for you right now today. So hope that helped in some way. I hope it wasn't disappointing or upset you or anything like that, because I know I wouldn't really like, you know, the battle and the upside down tower. At least it was upside down. It's less when it's upside down. But you got this strength card. So I feel like you're a really strong, tough cookie. And that you will get through whatever it is. So I hope it works out for you, Anjali. Okay, Sarah X is up next with another general love. Let's hope we get some love messages for you on the table. Messages of love for Sarah, please. Messages of love for Sarah. Kay, Lakey, Chrissy, and Sharma. Some of you are newbies. I trust that you have gone and put a thumbs up on the video. You have subscribed to the channel, which costs you nothing. You're not going to get harassed with a subscription. And also, if you did want to jump that list and get a more detailed reading, now is the time, because I will be finishing up soon. I'll get through the list as best I can, but I will be turning this thing off very soon. And I've got other things I really need to get sorted today. And I wasn't actually going to come on today because I've been feeling a little bit out of sorts again. So let's have a look what we get for you. Sarah X is next, because I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? Ski decided to pay just when I was about to hit the end, like I was finished, and Ski paid money, and I went, oh, and I ended up online another 20 minutes or something. So yeah, yesterday I was on way too long, so I wasn't even going to come today. Last call for Kay. If you are still here, you need to let people know that you're here, or we'll move on to, is it Lakey? Lakey, are you here? Chrissy, are you here? And Sharma. There is 7 people in the room, and I count 1, 2, 3 people are talking, 4 people. So there's 3 other people that are in the room, possibly Kay, Lakey, and Chrissy. Messages of love. Let me just go back. Sarah, messages of love for Sarah. Here we go. Oh, you got love messages, all right. Wow. You got the 9 of Hearts, 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, emotions of love. It can be a fertility card. It can be all about a pregnancy, a birth, the starting of something big. It is sitting in the past area. So sometimes when it's sitting in the past or a problem area, it could mean too much emotion, being too in love, feeling too much all the time. But yeah, 9 of Cups is a very lovely card when we're looking at relationships and love. Then we have communicating. So I'm assuming it's communicating in a loving fashion. This is coming together with people. It's communications with people overseas, interstate, or down the road, phone calls, text messaging. It can even be things like dating sites and all of that, and making connections. I feel like it's a lot of people coming off this card, and this is like a pure devotion and love card. So we sort of got one that stands out here. And then your final card is the Star. The Star can represent Aquarius, but also the Star is like reaching for the stars, hopes and dreams, your wishes all coming true. So you got two cards that mean wishes coming true with a lot of communication going on. So if you are interested in somebody, involved with somebody, it's time to have a lot of conversations. It's time to try, if you can, depending on where you are in the world, if you can go out, if you can go to the beach, the lake, the mountains, whatever it is, get out, get in the fresh air, go and enjoy each other's company. It's not showing me two people together like that, but it is showing me that there's a lot of attraction and love, and that going down the track, the future, it's sort of like you're realizing what it is and what you want in life. Cookie Monster. Yeah, so that's really good cards. What did you have at the bottom? Yeah, going on a journey. I just said if you can get in the car and go somewhere or whatever, you got the Chariot underneath. So you got the Aquarius star sign and you got the Cancer star sign. Oh my God, Rhonda. Oh, you know who those two star signs are. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, I keep getting messages for myself when I'm doing these readings. Okay, so let's have a look at your messages, Sarah. Messages of love for Sarah. A secret admirer. Well, looking at that, it looks like it's a pretty damn big crush. So someone's watching you. I don't know if you wanted to know about a particular relationship that you're already in, but you've got a secret admirer card coming out. And we'll give you one of these from over here just to finish off. Who we got next? Chrissy and then Sharma. Are they the only two in there? Negativity. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from negative people, negative feelings. Get them out of your head and stomp on them on the floor, throw them away, and try and focus on something that's positive. Even if you're feeling absolute crap and down and you want to cry or angry or whatever, try and find something that makes you smile. Smile even if you don't feel like smiling. I have to take my own advice sometimes on certain things because I do get very, very low. So yes, that is your reading. I hope that helped. Now let's moving right along to, is it Chrissy first? Chrissy, love reading, single, and you're a Libra. What's coming for Chrissy, the single Libra? What's coming? Yeah, hope that helped you, Sarah. Hope it helped you. That can be like your emotions get the better of you sometimes as well, that Nine of Cups. I feel like, because if you look at the picture on these cards of the Nine of Cups, it's a woman sitting with her head down like she's crying her heart out, and all the cups are all around her, all the different love messages that she's had, the sadness, the happiness. So to me, sometimes, especially when it's sitting in the negative sort of part of your reading, the challenges, it can be getting very overly emotional or expecting too much from somebody else. You might be a very loving, want a lot of kisses and hugs, and you want to be adored all the time, and the other person's just sort of, yeah, I love you, you know, like, yeah. So anyway, let's have a look at Chrissy, who is single Libra. See, the Spirit's been good to me. I wanted to finish up around 11 and all I've got is Sharma and Chrissy. It's not good for me with my channel growing because I need lots and lots of people to keep coming online and watching me. I better not talk too soon because every time I say that and I think that I've come to an end and I'm like, yay, next thing you know, 4 new people will just suddenly come online and want a reading. So here we go. Up next is Chrissy, who's single, love reading messages. Like, it's not going to stop, is it? I'm not going to stop or throw anything out. Okay, just checking if I've got a message here. Have I got a message? Oh, I've got another message. What's that? Hang on, guys. I'm just checking a message. I'm getting excited. Please, please, please be what I want. Please be what I want. My phone won't even open. My phone won't open. I'm not meant to look at it just yet. It's probably not even what I think. Okay, I've just put my orange light on. Look at that behind me. See the shadow behind me, and there's two circles. Two circles. Circle of life. Chrissy, love reading. Oh, that was supposed to be your reading, wasn't it? And I started shuffling again. Love reading, you're single. Are you single because someone betrayed your trust? We have the death card where you were involved and it's done, it's over. You released yourself from something. Because we've got the death card sitting in your past or your problem area. Next to it, we have, unfortunately, got this lovely Seven of Swords card. It is reversed. Chrissy. But Seven of Swords this way is cheating, lying, can't trust the person. When it's upside down, to me, it's like holding on to something that went wrong in the past, and it hinders what you want to do for your future. Because your future's showing eventually, we have the Ten of Pentacles, but it's upside down. So eventually you will have stability, love, trust, long-term commitment. But right now it's showing upside down, meaning it's there, but there's stuff that's not dealt with yet because this Seven of Swords is upside down here, Chrissy. You've never been in love. Something influences you. Something influences you here because it's sort of like, I don't know if it's you're influenced by what's happened with your parents or your friends or, you know, like you see broken relationships or lying or something like that. Sometimes this could mean being that you're single and you've never been in love, that someone that's actually involved in someone is going to start showing you attention, and it's the wrong sort of attention because it's not something that would work. But yeah, your future is showing eventually you have marriage, commitment, love, stability, friendships, fun. It's coming, but there's something else going on in your life. So if we look at it that you have never been in love, you've never had like a full-on relationship and all of that sort of thing, you're just sort of starting out and all of that, this could be something else in your life that the messages are coming through. It could be someone that's actually died in the past, and this is all the sorrow and the grief and they're around the loss, and they're wanting you to be happy, but they know that there's stuff you have to work through. Now, this is 10 of diamonds in my normal deck and 7 of spades in my normal deck. That would mean forced changes of where you live and what you do, and then money coming in. So it's almost like going from no job to a job and earning lots of money. It's usually where people are moving house, but they don't want to, and then the money's better. So that's nothing to do with love. So your reading might be telling me something else. What was at the bottom of the deck? Someone's going to find you extremely attractive, Chrissy. We got the Queen of Wands here. She is someone that is all about her personal appearance, her physical appearance. She works out, or she walks, or she looks after herself, and people are starting to notice her. It is at the bottom of the deck. So there is something very bright in your future coming. It's not showing me a one-on-one connection just yet. But yeah, I don't know if it can even be something as far back as something that went down between your own parents, or something that went down between a best friend or a brother or a sister. Like something is going on where someone's being betrayed and hurt, and something coming to an end. So if it's not you, obviously you've said it's not you. The message is coming through about somebody else there, but it's weird because you've got this 10 of Pentacles here on the future, which is marriage, commitment, love, family, making the money, buying a house, moving in together, travel, working together, whatever, working on a journey. So it is there, it's coming, but there's something out of balance. Let's just get you some more messages. What's the message here? Ambition and having confidence. So this could be all about lack of confidence in yourself, but you're growing. This is the person you need to be: strong, committed, out there, put your shoulders back. I am beautiful, I am strong, somebody wants me, I love me, they love me. That's the strong, confident Chrissy. This could just simply be saying that the confidence is not there, but it should be there because you've got a lot to offer. So yeah, this is all about you're going to know, you're going to grow, and you're going to become confident. Also, the knowing card can be where you meet someone and you just know. Time to walk away from something. So you said you're not involved with anything, but it's time to let it go. This is all about letting something go. The 7 of Spades, any black sevens, is about holding on to something from the past, and a change happened. You might have moved from where you lived and you lost a circle of friends. You might have changed jobs, what you're doing, and you've lost that group of people. Like me, my daughter left, and it's like it's a different thing here for me. And sometimes I don't cope with that because my life for the past 23 years that she was here was me and her and mum and daughter, and that's gone. You know, like she's living her life. She's got a beautiful job, beautiful friends, and I see her now and again. So yeah, there's time to walk away. So I know you haven't been involved in a relationship, but there's something that's hurt you or made you insecure about yourself or something like that. But it is going to turn around and you're going to have a lot of happiness because you've got this here. I'm going to get one more for you, another oracle. Make your dreams come true. Make your dreams come true. Everything's there for something really good, but there's something, you may be dealing with somebody that's going through this. You may be trying to help somebody that's going through this. And through that comes happiness for you. Anyway, sorry, Chrissy, if that was really, you were leaving Dubai and living there 8 years. Oh, okay. Okay. You're really home. Yeah, so I thought it was about that you'd been in a relationship, you've been hurt or whatever. Yeah, there was a forced change that you left your home and that. Yeah, well, things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. You've got to try and deal with the positives of where you are now. And things will start to pick up. And then there is a relationship, and it might be a lot bigger than you think, because that was like a marriage commitment card. Anyway, that's all I have for you today for your little mini reading, which turned out to be a lot longer than a mini reading. Sharma, general on job search and finance. Okay, Sharma, let's see if we get something for you. Then we have ski, then we have I can't cook, and I will be signing out because I was going to sign out regardless at 11 o'clock. I didn't care about the list today, but I will do these last 3, but I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care who comes in the room. So the only way I would do one is if someone donated. Of course, I'll have to do the reading. Here we go, Sharma. Okay. Ray just dropped out, so let's see what we got for Sharma. Yes, Sharma, you have for job applications and searching and finances, you don't have the money cards, but you do have you being very forceful, very intelligent. You know your stuff. You've researched your stuff. This is you rushing in, everything happening, and you want it happening now. You then have the stars, so it's going to be bigger than you expected. Once you get in, it's going to go up, up, up. This is like you're a shining star. So I don't know if you perform or anything like that, because that can be someone that sings or dances or performs in some way or creates something. It doesn't have to be, but you're asking about a job. It's going to be better than what you expected, because this is like, wow, I can't believe this, that I got this opportunity. And then that's like rising to the top. So if you're already in a job, that's like promotion to the top. And then you've got a lot of communication going on. So I don't know what kind of job you're looking for. You might be working in communication. You might be dealing with sales on lots of people and overseas. You might be working with people that are in clubs or sporting groups or some sort of church groups or anything. There's some sort of group thing I'm feeling here. I'm feeling you're very happy and contented very, very soon. Keep putting in the hard work. The 8 of Wands can be a lot of hard work. Keep putting out the voice. Tell people about what your skills are. Tell people about what you know you can do. If there's something going on somewhere and you know something, a better way of doing something, just go up and say, oh, hey, I just noticed that you're having a problem with blah, 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 blah. In my experience, I have seen that da, 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 and help someone out. But I feel it's going to come through a group of people, the job opportunity, but this is rising to the top. The star here is following your dreams and don't give up. I do feel like you wanted it yesterday, like you're wanting it all to happen and you're wanting it to happen now. It will come. And yeah, you're going to have two choices here. This is a great job card. This is the Two of Wands. It's sort of like, do I take this job or do I take that job? If you're possible to work so many hours with this one and so many, take both, do both jobs for now. But I feel like it's secure there. Like there's nothing I'm not seeing bad there. No money cards, but I am seeing a secure sort of start there. Also, you get, the answer is no. So something you might have been asking, it might be totally unrelated to this. It might be a question you needed a no for. I forgot to tell people that ask a question in their head if they want a yes and no answer. Also, we got things will be going your way. The funny thing is, your cards, if you were asking a yes and no, they were yes. All those cards meant yes. But you might need more study, more communication. You might need more certificates. That Eight of Wands can be being very busy and communicating with the right people and getting the right information to move forward. And your message is, which way will we take it from? Right? Right. Hidden blessings. So something will come out of this whole thing, this whole journey. There'll be things that you didn't even realize that you could do, people you didn't realize you could be around, all that sort of stuff. So it looks pretty good, Sharma. Looks pretty good. Okay, who is next? Ski, and then I can't cook, and then I am done again. I've only been online 1 hour and 40 minutes today, but I wasn't even going to come on at all. Some people know why, or one person in particular knows why. Ski wants general love reading. Betty, the message was from me about someone I got to subscribe. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Yeah, we did ask at the beginning, one of the moderators said, if you know one person or two people that would like a reading, that would like to come along to my channel, please share the link, tell them who I am. If you've got social media and Messenger, just post the link to them and say, look, she goes live nearly every day on the weekdays, and you can get a free reading, or you can pay $5 and she'll do a more detailed reading. I need more and more, this family, I need it to grow. I need it bigger and bigger and bigger. Because I have been getting a little bit disappointed with the whole YouTube thing, because I'm putting in so much effort, so much work. Some days I've worked so hard on here that I've ended up with a massive migraine from the whole thing. And it's very disappointing sometimes to look at subscriber list numbers. Toxic behavior just dropped out. Yeah, it's really disappointing sometimes, you know, like I do all this work and I might, like today, there hasn't been any donations whatsoever. Yesterday there was donations, the day before there was no donations. So sometimes I get donations, sometimes I don't, and that's the luck of the draw. But the thing that's most disappointing, it's not the donations. The most disappointing thing that I've found with YouTube is ever since I've gone live, for some reason, I'll build subscribers, but I lose them. When I was only posting videos, I was slow and steady building subscriber. But as soon as I've gone live, I'll get like 10 and lose 4. I'll get 5 and lose 2. And it's just like it's going, like I just get all excited that I've reached this certain mark, and then it'll drop back. And I'm just sort of like, I don't know what's going on, but I have been told it's something to do with YouTube itself. So please check that you are subscribed, and please also invite people here, get them to subscribe, family members, friends, whoever you think might be interested in this. Yes, the list is closed, people. We only have 3 people in the room right now, which I'd say is Rhonda, Ski, and Joanna. I just dropped stuff on the floor, Rhonda. I'm scared to look. What have I got? Oh, it's nice. I have an invitation, but I don't. There's nothing on my phone. There's no message about anything. No, the message is from you, and I've got 2 messages from this girl wanting her pay, which I'm not allowed to do. I'm not going to read them. They're upside down. What did I get for myself before I read Ski? I got the Knight of Cups. Yay! I got that Queen of Swords reversed. Yuck. I got the 6 of Pentacles sitting right beside her, which is breadcrumbing that person. I like that. I got the 9 of Pentacles, which is retirement or leaving a job. Yeah, I like that. Got the Star, which is an Aquarius upside down. I got the communication thing upside down. I got the Karma wheel upside down. And then I got news and information upside down. It all seems to be floating around a particular person, not me. I like this was separated from the rest. The Knight of Cups was separated from the rest. But it's all bull because there is no message. There is no message. I put it out there that around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I would get the message that I desire. 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm going to get that message. 9:30, I'm going to get that message. And I kept checking and I didn't get the message. Anyway. But sometimes, like somebody else said in the room, sometimes maybe I've got to I'll send the message and see what happens. I don't even know if I want to go anymore. All right, Rhonda. Yeah, don't accept the messages if they're not good. I'm going to put those messages around. Well, the only 2 messages I could actually see were the Knight of Pentacles was sitting upright on the top of the pile, and the Knight of Cups was sitting over there beside the pile. And that's like guys together, you know, like guys doing guy stuff. But it's also usually an invitation to go out somewhere, to a wedding, to a party, to go out somewhere and do something. And it's messenger and messenger of love. So probably I shouldn't have read what was underneath because the only cards I could see was those 2. But yeah, I wanted to see what was underneath all of it. And it was a particular person. And it doesn't look good for that particular person. If those cards are relating to that person, it doesn't look good. G'day, Tony. How are you going? We're going okay. I'm just about to sign out. I'm just doing Ski's general love reading. Ski, those messages might have been for you as well. Someone's about to get their karma by the looks of it. Yeah. I can't cook, you're back. I can't cook is after Ski. Okay. We can chuck Tony on there. We'll chuck Tony on there if Tony wants a free read. Who have we got? Robin as well. Have you guys all subscribed? I Can't Cook, Tony and Robin. Did you all subscribe to the channel? Yeah, well, it dropped on the floor, but the only 2 cards I could see, Ski, is usually about a wedding invitation. It was the 2 knights, and that's usually about an invitation about love, a wedding. And I was shuffling for you when they dropped out. Usually I take those messages for messages to me when they drop on the floor like that, but I was shuffling for you at the time. And then that karma thing come out, like someone's going to get karma, and it was upside down. And it was what I believe is a dark-haired female, possibly air sign, or someone that displays that energy. Someone's about to, things aren't going well around that particular person. Today was supposed to be the wedding. Yes, I know. Commiserations. I was going to say congratulations if it went ahead. Yeah, today was supposed to be the wedding. Let's all send light and love to Ski. Light and love to Ski. It'll happen if it's meant to happen. Let's have a look what we get for you, Ski. Ski, indecision, death, and then commitment. What's at the bottom? We have the flirty player energy on the bottom, but he is the king. The king is more secure and stable. He usually is just someone going through some sort of transition, looking after his own body, his own health, spending time at work with the boys, just doing man-on-man type stuff. Sitting at the bottom, Sitting in your past or problem areas, I don't know what to do. Two of Swords. What do I do? Do I get married? Am I going to get married? Am I going to stay? Am I going to... Sitting around you right now is the ending of something, ending of a phase. It's the death card. It's done. It's dusted. And it's time to release from whatever that energy was. It's time to look at something new. But then we have marriage and commitment, Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like somehow this wedding thing is still going ahead. Now, you are a moderator, so I'm just going to cut here. Now, did all those people say that they have subscribed, the people that came in because the list was closed? Oh, so Tony, you did subscribe. I will do a brief general reading on all of that. Work that out for me, Rhonda, as to how I'm going to read that in general terms. Ski, we have another card for you, the marriage card, the Two of Pentacles, balancing the finances. Again, I feel like maybe it was all too much financially, not a good time financially to be doing that. And then the balance comes back in. But you've got a Two of Spades turning into a Two of Diamonds in my normal poker deck. And that would mean a broken relationship turning into a mended relationship as well. So I just think it's a matter of time, Ski. Your other messages are, we'll give you two. Looks like everything's going to turn out okay. Long-term commitment. I don't know why my cards keep giving me messages that you are going to marry this person unless somebody else is going to come straight in front of you and you're going to end up clicking and marrying somebody else. But I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Message card from over here for Ski, please. Get clear and precise information. Sit down with this person, talk to them, and start to make a plan for, okay, you said that when we get a house, we'll get married before we move in. So can we start making plans to, let's get that house and let's set a new date for this wedding? Because I need to know. If you don't want to get married, well, let's just call it quits now. If you do want to get married and you're talking about a house and getting married and all of that, let's plan a new date and let's refocus on how that wedding's going to look. If you were supposed to have 200 people and then you could only have 50 people, maybe have 10 of your closest friends and say, let's just do something small. Let's just go and put the rings on the finger, sign a piece of paper, and let's start this thing. But anyway, good luck with it, Ski. I need to move right along. I was supposed to have turned this thing off 7 minutes ago. I'm doing it again, Rhonda. I Can't Cook. What was I Can't Cook's general reading? So, Tony, you want to know about having someone in your life because you haven't been in a relationship yet. So you want to see if there is love coming at the moment. Good night, Enrico. Thank you for all your help again. You're pretty quiet for most of that. I'm assuming you must have been off eating or cooking or doing something. I Can't Cook. Are you still here? I can't see the post. It's a general sort of reading. Let me go back and try and find it. I can see Tony. I can see all of Tony's posts. I can't see anything. I just need to know what I'm going to do. Tony's I Can't Cook. Can you just let us know what your general sort of 3-card reading is? Tony, let's see what kind of you want to know about love around you, like what's coming or what's going on. You know, is there going to be a relationship or something? Yeah, so I Can't Cook. Which sort of area do you want me to look at? Finance, health, love, reconciliation with somebody, You want to know if someone's coming in a relationship. Let's see if we're going to get a character in your cards. Now, these are brief readings. They could have maybe mean something in the next weeks or months. So it doesn't mean forever. It just means for now. So let's go. And I'm not 100%. No reader is 100%. So let's see. And these readings are all supposed to be their entertainment purposes only. Yes, you do have love coming your way. You got soulmate card coming out straight away. Page of Cups, it's a new little spark, a new beginning. But you are confused. This is you being very imbalanced in the mind, very too much on the negative side of everything. People don't want me. People don't come in my life. People run away from me. Start focusing on putting the shoulders back, listening to positive stuff every day, even for 10 minutes every day. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am loved. I love me. When you look in the mirror in the morning, say, I love you. This is going to be a great day. Very hard to do if you're in a negative mindset. Trust me, I've been in very bad negative mindset and I couldn't see nothing good. But yeah, your emotions are the Two of Swords. So that's showing me someone who's up in their head and going, I don't know which way to go. I don't know, am I ever going to have something? I don't know where to work. I don't know what to do. I don't know, it's confusion. It's sitting in the past. It's sitting in a problem area for you. Then we have this love spark. Page of Cups is someone young and fresh. They could be a water sign. They could be like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They want to have some sort of friendship and love thing with you. Then you have another one. You've gone from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. So this would be the beginning. This would be like a friendship, a couple of conversations, a little bit of a smile, a laugh. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is something more solid. So both of them are water signs. So I don't know if that means anything. If they're not a water sign, I'd have to say that they've probably got red hair, light brown hair, dark blonde hair, maybe blue or green eyes. They're probably people that would work in, they're family orientated. It's like brothers that I'm seeing here, brother and sister, something like that. So some sort of family dynamic here. You would feel like family with them. So you have the confusion, the start of something, and then something more solid. So is something coming? I'd have to say yes. If you get down from the negative thing or pull up from the negative thing and start to say, I deserve love. I'm a good person. I'm a happy person. Someone will love what I am. Someone will love my qualities. Start to work out what it is that makes you great, makes you brilliant, and put your shoulders back and let people know you're brilliant. You have a new beginning here. You're making your mind up there underneath. So again, you're up in the mind. Swords and spades to me are sort of negative sides of things. You are an air sign. Okay, you're an Aquarius. Okay, so let's get you a Lenormand. I haven't pulled the Lenormands today. You have the key to your own success. It's right there in front of you. That's key to success, key to someone's heart. You will match with somebody. You need to believe it and then do it, and then it will come. If we float down the negative path, I'm never going to have somebody, everybody runs away from me. I don't know what it is. People don't like me. If you go down that negative kind of thing, then that's what's going to happen. But yeah, you've got the potential for something really, really good. And it might be more than one person. And you're sort of thinking, oh, well, this one's fun, but this one's like long-term maybe. Third-party situation. Now, you did have two guys come out. It could be that you get someone interested that's actually got somebody else. So that's not really a good thing to go down. But third-party situation can mean that you meet someone through that kind of atmosphere, that someone says, oh, my brother-in-law's brother is single, and then you go meet them. So it's not a third party as in someone's around in the background seeing somebody. It could be that someone's going to introduce you through that. Usually third party in a relationship type reading is someone interfering in you having happiness. So let's just get you one more for love. You've got someone watching out for you, trying to guide you there. Anyway, that's what I get for you today, Tony. I hope that thing helped. Where is it? I can't cook. Hearing. General in healing from spirit guides. Okay, so you just want to know how to what? Tony, what are you saying? I'm very handsome, but I don't accept my homosexuality. Okay. So that's why we had double male energy there. We had the young male and the older male, and something that's small and little, and then something that's more solid and commitment. So you have the key to unlock this, what you want to do. So the third party thing could be that you meet someone that's actually married to a female, something like that as well. General in hearing from spirit guides and how to what? How do I connect better with my guides? How to connect to the spirit guides. Well, we all do it differently. Some people hear songs, some people need to look at a photograph and then they connect that way. Some people need to hold a flower and it gives them some sort of message. Other people use crystals and they get messages from crystals, coffee cups. I like cards to give me messages. The cards are my tool, but I can sit and just look at a photograph and tell you stuff. I can do that sort of stuff as well. I don't do it online because it's just too complicated and cumbersome. It takes too long. Am I finished after this reading, guys? After I can't cook? I'm finished now. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you so much. I can't cook. How can you connect better with spirit messages, spirit guides? You've got to trust in what it is you're hearing. You've got the Ace of Wands here. Now, the Ace of Wands can be doing an actual course. It can be joining a spiritual church where they do all of this stuff every week. Some spiritual churches not only meet on a Sunday, they also have meetings through the week where people get together and they meditate and then they will practice what it is they do. It could be actually something online where you join a course and you listen to how people read cards or how to tap into that feeling. But this is all about your mind, like how you structure it and how you do it. Sometimes I can't cook. It can be where you're blocking yourself in your mind and you're trying to make everything too literal. I know when I used to get messages about certain things, I wouldn't tell them to people because I thought, no, that doesn't make any sense, But I didn't know the person that was dead and it would make sense to that person. So I'd usually say to them, look, I was going to tell you about silly sticks. And I said, but it just didn't make sense. I was seeing sticks and hearing the word silly sticks. And they went, oh my gosh. That was my son's nickname. He had really long, skinny arms and they called him Silly Sticks. So, like I learnt that whatever come to me, whatever pictures I seen, things I tasted, feelings I had in my body, you need to just put it out there. You need to put it out there. It depends on what kind of connections you want to have with the spirit guides. If it's stuff you want to know about you, there's plenty of meditations on YouTube. Listen to them. Lay in bed and listen to about connecting to your spirit guides or lining up your chakras or protecting yourself from bad or whatever it is. Look into what meditations you can listen to. Find a time in the day or the night. Shut the door. Turn the phone off. Listen to the messages and then hone in on it. But if you want to connect with someone that died and get messages on someone that died, try looking at a photograph of someone you don't know. Get a photograph from somebody. Like if I sent you a photograph of my grandmother and I tell you nothing except that's my grandmother. And you might tell me things, and then I'll go, yep, she had that in the garden, or she had blah, blah, blah. So you just got to test yourself, really. So your first card was that. Your second card is about going on the journey. You need to start the journey now. If this is what you want to do, you need to start your journey. What was underneath? It's going to be your passion and a dream. The Knight of Cups was sitting at the bottom here. So you've got to be in love with this. You've got to do this thing. And it's all about endings to certain things in your life. So if you want to really dedicate to this and tone into all of this and tap into the messages, you need to put it out there to the world, and you may need to make outside connections as well and learn from everybody that's doing this. Watch heaps of readers online. Watch what they do, how they do it. Listen to what they're saying about the different cards and what they mean. Your other message is ancestors. Ancestors. So that's tapping into the dead. How can you improve it? By talking to ancestors in your mind, like tapping into them. Get out a picture of your great grandmother or something like that, someone who's not here anymore. And get out a picture of that person, write their name down, and then just close your eyes and see what comes. And then see if it makes sense to who that person is. But if you want to hone in and then have them tell you messages about your life, what you should do, it is hard. Like whenever I try and read cards for myself, I get really worried that I'm going to get bad messages and I don't want to look at them. And usually if I fear that, that's what I get. So I try to go, I want the best messages possible. I'm going to have a fantastic weekend coming up. I'm going to feel very settled, very secure. I'm very happy, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to go there. And when I put it out there that way, then usually, fingers crossed, usually it all happens. Okay, so we got 5 people in the room. I have done, Tony, no worries, thank you. Yeah, I try to put out the positive vibes. I'm hoping that the universe hears me and gives me those positive vibes back in tenfold, because I do have some ups and down days, and I had a pretty shitty night last night, and haven't felt too good this morning. Look at the photos of the deceased or those that are alive. Either. I didn't always do the connection thing. I always did these cards here, the poker deck. 5 of Hearts is reunions, people from the past. 5 of Spades sitting right next to it. We got Truth and Lies here. And that can be outside of the home. There's some sort of connection, but a fight or something that doesn't work. Anyway, I was thinking of putting together a YouTube group who wanted to pay, I don't know, $20, and we'd meet online, and I'd only have the link to the people who'd paid the money and teach them how to read a poker deck, how I read a poker deck, and for them to take notes and have their own poker deck in front of them and say, okay, everybody, let's shuffle, and we're going to read Rhonda's name. And all of us will put Rhonda's name out, and then we will all say what we're getting. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like that. There are people online that will teach you things. I can't cook. But yeah, I used to always do them from when I was 16 years old. And then I did coffee cups as well. I'd look at the coffee cups. I've always had things with dreams that mean things, and then they happen. I've always picked up on, like, there's an energy there, a spirit or something, but I used to shut that off because I wasn't ready. So in my 40s was when I turned 40 was when the doorway opened, and I let it be open to connect with people that had died, to get those kind of messages. But along the years, I have learned about protecting yourself, about crystals that can absorb negative energies. I have this sitting next to me all the time. Usually I put all the cards together and I sit on top of the cards to withdraw any negative crap out of the cards. You can hold that on your person. I've got one sitting at the top of my bed head to absorb any sort of nightmares or negative energies and stuff in my bedroom. But yeah, there's a lot of information, a lot of stuff out there. So look up what suits you. If you watch a video and you're thinking, no, not for me, turn it off, go to the next one. but you will get guided as to which way you're supposed to go. No evil came, right? Don't want anything evil coming. No. I have had occasions where something that felt like a black energy, and it's frightened the shit out of me. Usually when I'm asleep and I start to feel something pressing on me or whatever, and then I've just done prayers, white light. I've done things in the house with the white candles and all the rest of it. And I've got to the point now where I just say, you're not welcome. You don't belong here. I open the front door and I say, get out. You know, you don't belong here. You need to go. Because in life, there are beautiful people, there are okay people, and there's downright horrible people in life. You know, we've got murderers roaming around, we've got, you know, psychotics. And so, you know, the spirit realm, I believe, I don't think that a murderer would die and then become this beautiful person in spirit. I think that they need to learn some sort of lesson. Yeah, but there's a whole lot of it opens up a huge kettle of fish. So this is a massive reading that I'm doing on you right now, massive information, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, so you need to work out protection. The very first thing you need to do is find a thing that works for you. My thing is imagining a shower of orangey, glistening gold and white light going all over me like a shower. And I just say, wash me down from anything. And even when I'm under the shower, I say, wash away the readings, wash away. I let it go now. I let those people's readings go now. Because I did used to take on people's stuff and I would get very upset. Yeah. So anyway, and I did work as a counsellor in a women's centre for some time. And I did a lot of study around counselling and everything. So it does enhance this sort of thing because you're dealing with people's emotions. And, you know, some people are very bruised and hurt, and you've got to be careful with that. Because I've seen some readers that will say, oh, you over there, there's a child and they hung themselves. And I just sat there going, oh my God. Even if I could see and feel that that person had lost their child, there's ways of saying it and there's ways of not saying it. But yeah, because I have done a reading on someone and they showed me the rope and they knew that that's how their son committed suicide. They didn't need me to say, oh, he's showing me the rope. That was just them confirming to me that it was them. But yeah, you've got to be tactful as well. So anyway, that is it from me, people. I am signing out now. If I was going to go, I need to be in my car and driving. Can you believe it, Rhonda? I put it out there that I was going to get the message. I'm going to get the message. I'm going to get the message. And today I am going to get the message. That's what I said. And is there a message? There's 4 messages here. A parcel, a donation, that's yesterday, a missed call, that's yesterday, and the girl wanting her pay, 2 messages. The one I'm wanting the message from is sitting there. The last message was Friday last week. Beautiful. Need to do my own thing, I think. Anyway, good night, guys. I might turn this back on later. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Yeah, Cookie, you take care of yourself. I know that you get down like me. I hope those things helped you, the meditations and stuff. Did you get to do any of them? You take on a lot of depressing after you read. Oh, Joanna, you read. I might have to get you, Joanna, to because you don't really know. You've heard me say bits and pieces on here, but you don't really know my full situation. So if you got any messages you want to pass on to me, Joanna, I appreciate it. It'd be cool. Oh, I used to get like that. Yeah, I used to get like that. I would do readings and if I did like 2 or 3, one after the other, especially if someone's saying, oh, my child died, or my husband's left me and I don't want to live anymore, or when I did readings that were like that, and a lot of people, they're really in desperate times, they're really sad, or something's going wrong, and they have this reading wanting to hear something that makes them feel better. And I'm no different, you know, like I want to hear messages from someone and they're going to say, everything's going to be rosy, everything's going to, you know. But yeah, there's been sometimes, not really where I get depressed, but it's where I get, I go, I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read. That was long ago. When I went and did a show, I read back to back 14 people in a club. There was hundreds of people in there, and I just had one customer after another customer after another customer. I got to about the 4th one, and it was all about a guy that died on a motorbike. They didn't tell me nothing. I straight away picked up on a car or a motorbike, and I said, I'm seeing a motorbike. I'm seeing something to do with the head and the helmet. And then it turned out it was this girl's father. He died in a motorbike accident. The helmet come off. That's right. The helmet come off, and he died of head injury. But I was supposed to be a 20-minute reading at this show. I was 40 minutes with her. When I finished her, I had a lineup of people waiting, and I said, look, I'm really sorry, guys. I need to take a breather. I'm going to disappear for half an hour. I went into the bathroom and I had to do breathing. I had to put white light on me. And I thought, I'm not going to make it through the day. And I did more readings. And at the end of that day, it took me a week to recover from doing those readings. So I had to work out how to protect myself, how to take breaks, how to stop. And it's the same on here. There was a day last week. There was 2 days actually last week, and I ended up with a severe migraine because I just pushed myself beyond what I wanted to do, because I want to help everyone that comes online, and I want to give everybody the answers that they need. And if someone's really hurting, I just want to give them advice as well and try and help them. But yeah, Joanna, if you do feel the need, I am in recovery mode. I would not have asked you to look at my circumstances if I was back the way I was January, December. There's no way I would put that on you, because I was in a very black pit. But no, I'm starting to have nice dreams now, and I haven't had dreams in 12 months. So that's telling me, number one, I'm sleeping better. Number two, my brain is starting to process things and balance things back out again. But I have up and down days. It's pretty much every Thursday or Friday I seem to be going, and it's all related to my husband and my broken foot, and not doing what I'm normally used to doing, which was part of my mental therapy. So yeah, meditation can really, really help. Yeah, so Joanna, just try and do meditations, protection meditations. If you're into Reiki and chakras, doing a John Stevenson, he has beautiful guided meditations. He's got some that are just music that you listen to. I fell asleep out in the sun listening to one of his meditations, and I woke up and I felt amazing. And his was you're walking along a beach and someone's coming towards you and they tell you something, and it was just beautiful. And you can hear the ocean sounds and stuff. But meditation is your best friend, especially if you get anxiety, insomnia, stress overload, or if you just get, like whatever. And I haven't been doing my meditations today. I should have done one first thing this morning, and I've done none. So I'm going to get off here. I've got to go order this cake. I don't think I'll make the cake because I just don't feel my energy is there to make the cake for my son, and I'd have to buy too much stuff to make it, and I'm just really not feeling it. So I'm just going to go and order a beautiful birthday cake for my grandson for Sunday, and then I might go hit the gym and get on the push bike, because it looks like I'm not going to meet anyone for lunch today. I'm just assuming he's very, very busy. Very, very busy. So anyway. And there are someone you can. Oh, okay. So are you doing something there? I can't cook. What's going on here? Let me read. You take on a lot of depression energy. Rhonda's gone. Okay. I just need to read what you're typing. You get very depressed. It lifted my energy. Yes, I just started doing readings. Yeah, you still increase your psychic. It doesn't matter like how long I've been reading. I'm learning new stuff all the time, and I've had people that haven't had a reading from me, like in the family or whatever, for a couple of years, or friends that haven't had a reading, and they'll say, "Oh my gosh, the way you read now compared to the way, wow, like where did this come from?" So I'm being told by people how much I've grown. I think if you go back and look at my very first videos I posted, you'll see a different Betty. But plus, Joanna or whoever might pick up on, when you look at that, you might pick up on that I was in a very bad state. I was in a very bad mental sort of feeling. There are some lives I did back in September. And if you watch part of them and then you look at me now, I was in a very, very bad way. Plus, I had no sort of, I was so skinny from the anxiety, depression stuff that was going on. Let me just get this clear. Let me just get it clear. It's going to clear up. It's the ending card. It's the ending card. I'm just trying to get it to go clear. There we go. Yeah, so let me just, do you pick up a lot and someone in, and you're still increasing psychic, and there is someone you are in contact with, maybe even a lady. Am I right, Betty? Someone I'm still in contact with. What are you talking about there? I see you waiting for someone and someone to come in. Looks like money is going to get better. Oh, is that about me? Is that what you're looking at? I'm waiting for something or someone to come in. Yeah. A lady I'm in contact with would be Rhonda. Rhonda and I have struck up a friendship. She came online, she got a free reading, she paid for a private reading, and then we're similar age groups. She's into this, I'm into that. And then she ended up doing some mini readings on me, which made some sense. And then I told her my big, long-winded story. And I've heard her story, and we connect on a lot of levels with things. You're healing from spirit for sure, maybe from an argument or something, but someone you're not talking to. I am talking to someone. It's just I'm healing from something that shocked my life. Yeah, I don't want to go into detail on here, but yeah, it's something I've got to get out of there's a mindset I get in where there's things that happened, and it doesn't matter how much I think about them, how much I unpack them, they happened, and I cannot remove them. They're there. So I've got to get to a point of they happened, they're not happening anymore, and I've got to get to this point where I can move forward from that. And I have days where I don't even think about it. I have days where I feel really good. Last Saturday was probably the best day I've had. It wasn't anything fantastic, but it was one of the best days I've had in 12 months. And Sunday was up and down, but it wasn't severe. Monday was all right. Tuesday was pretty good. And then yesterday I was on and off with this. I get this anxiety thing. So I don't know. There's been arguments. Yes, there's been arguments. Things were said, things you can't turn around. But yeah, I'm talking to the argument sort of stuff. I'm talking, there's nothing where I'm not talking to someone anymore. But yeah, you're sort of half right with where you're going with that. I'm trying to get used to the tarot cards. I read emotions or dreams. Oh, Joanna, you know what? I'm going to send you a couple of the dreams I've had recently. But I learned to never let people teach me the tarot cards because it made me confused. Yeah, I didn't want to go and learn them. I even tried, I went on one of these sites and I think it was $10, and it was a brief touch base with tarots. And it basically just told you what wands were, what swords were, what cups were. You know, it was sort of that. And then it went briefly through the major arcanas, and I just thought, no, that doesn't mean that to me. And I just turned it off, deleted it. Yeah. I read dreams. Like, I've had many people ring me up and go, oh, Betty, I keep having this reoccurring dream. It's blah, 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 blah. And then I'll unpack it. But I unpack it from a psychological point of view because I have done psychology. I've done counseling and psychology. And there was stuff about, like, for instance, if you dream that you are going in an elevator or a lift and you're going down, or you come to a staircase and you go down, that means you're going backwards. You're not choosing to move forwards. You're stuck. If you're stuck in an elevator, you're stuck right now. If you go upstairs in a dream, if you go in a lift up to the top in a dream, if you walk up a hill in a dream, anything where you're going up, you're choosing to move forward and go up. If the sun is shining in a dream, things that you're going through are going to get better. The truth's going to come out. If there's water in a dream and it's nice and calm, that's your emotions. It's similar to the tarot cards, like the water cards, the cups. They're all about emotions. So, of course, if you dream of a storm and a cyclone, it can be arguments or whatever. If you dream you're in the dark, it's sort of like you don't know what you're doing. If you're dreaming you're driving a car, you're driving your own life. You're making your own choices. If you're sitting in the passenger seat and your partner, your mother, your father, somebody else is driving the story, you feel somebody else is controlling what's happening in your life. I used to dream all last year. If I did have a dream, they were always nightmares. I would dream that I was in a bus and the bus driver was driving, or I would dream I was in a taxi, somebody else was driving, or my sister was driving, or my brother was driving, somebody else was driving the car. I had one dream recently where I actually drove the car, and I thought, hallelujah, I'm finally driving the car. So, yeah, you only have dreams about my loved ones, like I've predicted some of the dangers around family. What if you dream about a golden figure? You can't see their face or anything. Gold is very good. Gold is all about success, money, light. Gold is like the sun. But yeah, it's about success and everything. So that could be about your dreams for the future, about your future success, of where you're going to work, what money you're going to earn. It hasn't developed yet. That's why you can't see their face yet. It also could be a spirit guide. And it's sort of like an alien, like it's gold, it's a human, but it's not human. It could be a spirit guide trying to connect with you. The fact that it's gold, it's from higher level. It's from crown chakra. Gold, diamond, white is high up. Anything murky, grey, red, it's sort of stuff that hurts and annoys. What else have we got? Yeah, crazy stuff. I used to dream really weird stuff. Oh, you could strike gold, yeah. But if it was a figure, an actual person, I feel like that's more to do with a guide. It's all to do with something you're about to reach. The face is not there because it's not there yet. You're not at where you need to be yet. What is that exactly? Because I have had where I have been in my bed and feel like someone's holding me like this. I can't breathe, and there's a dome around me. My husband's right here beside me, and there was something. This was a terrifying. It was sort of like I was awake, asleep, and I was laying in bed in the room that's right there. And my daughter was in this room over here. She was about 3 or 4. I hadn't watched any nightmare movies or nothing like that. I went to bed, and a dome was over me, and I was like this, and it was pushing me down, and I knew something was coming down the hallway, and it was saying, but not speaking out loud, it was saying to my mind, I'm coming to get your husband. I'm coming to take your husband, or something like this. And I could look across, and I'm trying to go, trying to wake him up, but I was frozen. I was like this. I was like paralyzed, like what you're saying. And it was almost like this bubble was over me, stopping me from screaming or shouting or saying no or whatever. And it's saying it was coming. And I could feel it coming down the hallway, and it was nearly at the door. And it was just horrible, even thinking about it right now. And this was probably, my daughter is 24 this year. So this is 20 years ago, and I can still remember it like clear as a bell. And I just went, get off me. I went like that, and I sat up and I went, get off me, get out, like that. And my husband went, like, what are you doing? And I felt this thing go out. And then when I sat up, my husband went, what's going on? I went, oh my God, something was coming for you. And he goes, oh, it's just a dream, don't worry. I got a message, but it's not from who I want. Anyway, yeah, my daughter, she got up out of her bedroom about 5 minutes later. She come running in, and she went, Mummy, something was coming down the hallway for Daddy. So what it was, I don't know. But the next day I talked to people that were into all of this, and I did some prayers, protection, and they said, you did the right thing. You pushed it off you. But is that what you're talking about, Joanna? Yeah, sleep paralysis. I've had it about, that one was prominent. I've probably had it 3 or 4 times now and again. I used to do these readings in my bedroom downstairs. All last year, I was recording readings. I was doing live readings. People were ringing me up. I was reading in my bedroom, not cleansing the bedroom. I didn't have a one of these crystals that absorbs negative shit. And oh boy, some of the things I was dreaming just weren't good. But yeah, my husband has had to wake me sometimes, because I'll be going, oh, God, and I'll be talking in my sleep saying, get out or whatever. And he'll go, Betty, you're dreaming, so it does happen. Yeah, it's insane. It's scary. Thankfully, I haven't had that, touch wood. I'm not going to have any more of that. Oh, you got taken to a dark and dusty old place. No, I wasn't taken anywhere. I was pinned down, and they said they were coming for him. Now, admittedly, when I was, before I got married, so I would have been 17, I had a reading from a very prominent reader. She predicted my marriage, my kids being like years apart. She said that after about 20 to 25 years, your husband will go, not leave me, be gone, die. And she said, and you will marry straight away to somebody you already have met previous to that. And I thought, like, a lot of her stuff happened, and in the early parts of the marriage and everything, I just never thought about it. But when I got to around that 20-year mark, because when I got closer to that 20-year mark, I started to panic that something was going to happen to him. And then I was online, and I said to some people that knew stuff, they said, you put it out there, you tell as many people about that story, and it takes it away. And so I would tell everybody I could about this story, about, he could go. And thankfully, it's 37 years on. He is alive and well and kicking, and hopefully for another 20, 30 years. I don't know how long we're both going to live, but yeah, I probably shouldn't have worried about that because it was one part of a reading and it was years ago. But the fact was, a lot of her reading, about 80% of it happened. And I thought, thankfully, 20% of it didn't happen. And that was one of them. And I would never tell somebody that. I would never tell somebody that kind of thing in a reading or whatever. You do have lines on your hands. I can read palms. You do have lines that show marriages, children, and I have seen sometimes where if a male, the top line here, the headline, if that male's line splits, it can mean a cheater. It can mean somebody that loves two people at one time, maybe in a bad way. Yeah, so there's lots of things I've been into: palm reading, coffee cup reading, dream interpretation. Yeah, and many, many times over the last 5 years, I have been given a photograph from somebody in America that's dead. They might have been murdered. They might have died of natural causes. And then she'll say, this is the person, their first name is blah, blah. And then I'll leave a recorded message and then she'll confirm everything that I pick up on that person. So there's lots of stuff to explore with it all, Joanna, and I Can't Cook and Cookie. There's lots of things and you just got to develop it. You've got to keep doing it. And if you get frightened with part of it, work out why you're frightened about it. Like, what is it and what can you do to stop that? Yeah, you can drive yourself crazy with the messages and that. Yeah, and don't read for yourself too much. I was doing that over and over and over all of the year past. I was watching readers over and over. I would watch religiously every week. I would watch 5 separate readers' readings for the week. If the reading was fantastic, I had a great week. I thought, wow, everything's going to go my way. I'm going to feel great. If the readers said, this is going to happen, that's going to something, someone's lying or whatever, I would have a terrible week. I'd have panic. I'd freak out. So I have stopped watching other readings now. I do get readings from Rhonda, just brief little bits and pieces, messages. From time to time, I will just, if Spirit, I'm shuffling cards, getting ready to go online and cards will drop out. If they flip over, I'll read those messages. Like today, the only 2 messages facing me were the cup of love thing. I got really excited then. I thought I finally got the message, but it's getting a bit late now anyway. Yeah, I got the cup of love, the Knight of Cups, and I got the Knight of Pentacles. And that can be an invitation to go on a love journey, invitation for business. It can be me on here getting someone coming online, they like what I do and they've got another channel and they collaborate with me, and then next thing you know, boom. I've got high expectations with this YouTube, but sometimes I get really down about it all as well. I don't know how I can make a chat where it's just us chatting without it being open to the public. I'll have to look into that, so that sometimes when I'm finished, if I want to still keep chatting to Joanna or Ski or Cookie, you know, like if us guys want to have a chit chat about everything, yeah, we can have this blocked where it's private. It's just us. Unless you guys have got something where you can actually talk on a microphone that I can join up with. If one of you can find a chat with a microphone, when I'm finished here, sometimes maybe we could go across to that and have an actual chat where I can hear you guys and you can hear me instead of me sitting here talking, listening to myself. What have we got here? I looked at cards I pulled for you above. What is it? What did you pulled some cards for me? If someone told me I would die soon, that freaks me out. No one should tell you that. No one should ever tell you that. The only things I've ever said about death is if I've had someone come to me and their father is in the cancer ward and they've said he's got about a month or we're not sure, but he's not going to make it. And the person comes to me and says, can you just see like how long do you think it is? Then I will look at it. and try and give them an answer. But I would never sit there and go, oh, this means you're going to die. And I don't think spirit even gives me those kind of messages to protect me. But, I would never do that. Can't cook. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, King of Cups, the Hermit, the Chariot, Page of Swords, the Star, Death and Rebirth, Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Three of Wands and Sun. I got those cards for you. Okay, let me interpret them. King of Pentacles is my husband. That's long-term commitment husband. Four of Pentacles, that's structure and learning lessons. That's a happy home. It's a structured home. It can be about money and stuff. We are low on money at the moment, so it can be me going, oh, we shouldn't have bought this, we shouldn't have bought that. It can be also that I'm holding on to stuff from the past, the Four of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, lots of love and happiness on its way. King of Cups, again, would be the other side of my husband. That's the loving side, the balanced side. The Hermit is my husband. That is Virgo. The Hermit's also me stuck in the house at the moment, trying to recuperate. The Chariot, funny enough, is me. I am the Cancer star sign, and the Chariot is going on a journey. Page of Swords is truth, and it's also to do with nighttime activities. The Star is the Aquarius symbol, and Page of Swords sitting there is Aquarius, an air sign. That is a young person, which I'd rather not even talk about right now. But it's sitting right next to Death and Rebirth, which I'm hoping means the death of that situation. Nine of Cups is my wishes coming true. There is a wish I have in my heart right now. There's about three of them, one pertaining to the star symbol. So I'm hoping that means finally. Seven of Wands can be a little bit defensive, but it can be also about working hard and standing your ground. Seven of Cups is a lot of choices coming up. Double sevens is very, very lucky to see them, because sevens in my normal poker deck is changes that I didn't see coming, but then changes the way I want them around my health and my love life. So I really love that you pulled that. Then you've got the Knight of Swords, again, an air sign energy, but doesn't have to be. To me, that could be about the Page of Swords coming out and then the Knight of Swords coming out down the track. That could be someone growing up, basically, and what is something impulsive turning into something that's more informed decision. And then Three of Wands would be possibly to do with business circumstances. It could be with me choosing to go down one particular path, which right now it's doing readings for people privately, it's doing YouTube, it's doing recordings, but also I've got like, should I look for another bookkeeping job? No. Should I look for something else outside the square? No. And then my final card you got for me is the Sun. Wow. My favorite card. Thank you. I Can't Cook. I don't like reading my own cards, like when they drop and stuff, because I feel like my energy influences my own reading. But yeah, I like that you got both of the Kings that mean marriage, stability, happiness, commitment. Ten of Cups, lots of love. Four of Pentacles in my Four of Diamonds. That's just structure and everything. Now, the Page of Swords could represent my little grandson, because he is a Gemini, and it's his birthday. And sitting right next to the Star, it could be like, because I'm going up there for his birthday, and the Death and the Rebirth, his mum, like my daughter-in-law, she's about to give birth to a little girl. So the Star could be the little girl that's being born under the Cancer star sign, and because you've got the Chariot there as well. So that could be all about the Chariot, the baby girl. So yeah, I'm going to take the Page of Swords as my grandson sitting right next to me, and the Virgo, me and my husband, and we're having a family get together for the birthday. The Star, happiness. I used to love the Star card till I found out which star sign it represented. But that's only one person in the world, so it shouldn't bother me anymore. But yeah, the double sevens, I like that. Double sevens are always good when I see double sevens. Yeah. So Knight of Swords, if I look at that in my, YouTube and my business and that, but I'm not seeing business stuff there apart from that Three of Wands and the Sun. So I'm thinking like this family of people on here, it's going to grow and tenfold. So thank you for pulling all of those there. So you pulled them again, you shuffled for a long time, and again you got that. Let me just do it for you guys. Let me just do it for you guys. Oh, Joanna's gone. Is it just me and you now, Cookie? Five of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. Fights, battles. I reckon that's an internal fight that I've got going on in my own head, Cookie. It can be about standing your ground. I used to always say that the Five of Wands, Five of Swords was walk away from an argument. Five of Wands was stand your ground and say, no, this is what I want. But Five of Wands is also, yeah, I'm just talking, just chatting. I'm not doing readings anymore. Cookie pulled out a whole load of cards for me, Rhonda. I was just reading them because she said scroll back. Cookie decided to pull out some cards for me. She got King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, Sun, Hermit, which is Michael, Virgo, Chariot, which is me. Unfortunately, she got the Star, which is the Aquarius. But she got all these cards that meant really, really good things. And the double sevens, remember what I was saying to you, Rhonda, about double sevens is about something that comes out around someone getting a new job, leaving, moving, whatever. She got the double sevens, one black, where something comes to an end and forced movement, and then going into something that's much better. So, yeah, she got the 2 sevens as well. Yeah, but I haven't been doing readings for anyone anymore. I'm just sitting here. We're all chitty-chatting with each other. I never got any message. Again, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it this week. Going to leave it this week. I would like to have seen him today, especially with what I told you about last night and everything. I was really, really hoping that I went out there at lunchtime today. But, I've got to be okay with everything. Hang on, guys. Hi. Yeah, I've got your messages and that. I'm just busy at the moment. Yeah, I have been informed by Kevin I'm not to pay anyone until I hear from him. Well, because you're still doing the same job, but as far as I know, they're going to pay you or something. So I've got to wait till he confirms whether I pay you for this week or not, or whether they pay you. Pardon? No, I'll ring him soon. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, no, because he told me, he rang me yesterday and just said that the pays are to be done from last Thursday and stop. And I went, yeah, well, they're already paid up to last Thursday. And then he said, so nothing from Friday to now until I talk to the people at the club. So I said, so who's paying them? And he said, well, I've got to talk to the people at the club. So I will ring him soon, and then I'll get back to you as to whether I pay you or not. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll get back to you. Thank you. Bye. You've heard that? My boss has done this the wrong way. He should have informed his workers that their pay will be, if it's going to come from this other place, that they've got to sort that out with them, because now I'm in the shit with this person waiting for their pay. And she's telling me, I've got to pay my bills. It's got to be paid today. I'm used to getting paid today, and I can't help. It's not my money. I can't sort it out. Okay, so Cookie, I was just going to see what I get for you. Let's see what messages for Cookie jump out on the table. Rhonda's really good with images and what you see. Cookie dreamt of a gold figure, a person or whatever. It had no face. What do you feel when you hear about the gold image? To me, it's all about money and success, but she's not there yet. It's something she's going to go towards, but she doesn't have all the information yet. Or was it I can't cook? I can't cook got that. Who pulled the cards for me? I can't cook or Cookie Monster? I can't cook. You included the cards, didn't you? Yeah, so you put some of those cards came from the bottom of the deck. I'm hoping that the star came from the bottom of the deck. Did the star come from the bottom of the deck? The star and the Seven of Wands, was it? Okay, I can't cook. Let's see, messages for I can't cook. Messages for I. Hey there, love you, sunshine. I'm actually finished for the day with the free readings and all the rest of it. I'm just doing something. We're having a bit of a chit chat in here. But you might be in luck, love you, sunshine. You need to subscribe and put a thumbs up on the video. They're on the top of the deck. Ugh. That bloody Aquarius thing always comes out. I was really happy because I seen the King and I seen the Virgo symbol and the Cancer symbol, and I thought, there's that Aquarius symbol. My God. No. No. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Where is the ones from the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck. Oh, bottom of the deck. Okay. 8 of Wands. Okay, that's communication, sitting right next to the Fool, which is waiting to... I think that's all to do with my YouTube. I'm communicating with a lot of people. I'm going on a new journey with this. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is the marriage and stability card. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress with that. 2 of Cups is soulmate. 8 of Wands again. You've just said 8 of Wands twice. 8 of Wands again, and 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, that battle. The 5 of Wands is that damn battle. But the 8 of Wands is communicate. I like that you've got the 4 of Wands, that is marriage stability, sitting right next to 10 of Pentacles, which is happiness and everything. And then we got a Knight of Pentacles. King would have been better, but Knight of Pentacles and then sitting next to 2 of Cups. Well, I'm happily married, well, some days. Unless some knight in shining armor is riding in to sweep me off my feet and I'm going on a soulmate journey, I'd have to say that that's a long-term commitment. Everything's going to be fine. Just got to communicate more and be prepared for possible battles there. But I think if I look at that to do with this, I think I might be teaming up with that Knight of Pentacles and going on a long-term committed journey on here and making big time money by the looks of it. Right now I make like $30 and $40, but you know, let's put a couple of more zeros on the end of that and I'll be really, really happy. Okay, so none of them are jumping out. We're going to do 4 from the top and 4 from the bottom for you. I can't cook. Did you say anything else about what you were picking up on? I can't cook. I can't cook. You want to be in music industry. Oh, that's Cookie wants to be in music. Yeah, like the Oscar Awards, it hasn't got a face and she wants to be in music industry. See how your dreams are? But I feel like it's off in the distance. That's why you can't see the face yet. It's there, it's obtainable, but it's off in the distance. Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom. That's me. That's the long-term commitment. We had the King of Pentacles on the top, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like some of that 5 of Wands, I feel like that's a battle that I have within myself. You know, I go down that dark path sometimes. Okay, so I can't cook. We've got 10 of Swords, ouch. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 2 of Swords. Wow. You pulled all the beautiful cards for me. I'm pulling negative cards. But we do have Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you trying to make a decision on which path you want to go. I feel like this is all to do with work. There's lots of choices out there. I don't think this is a romantic thing. We won't even look at a romantic thing with these cards. I just feel like it's going to be a long journey, but you need to take that blindfold off and make a choice right now. Make a choice to be happy. Make a choice to be positive. Make a choice to move forward in your life. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a new beginning. It's creation. Now, if I was looking at these in my own normal cards, that's 10 of Swords, 10 of Spades. That is a government building, a hospital, a school, whatever. Seven of Cups is movement, like in the way you want it. If you want to do a new health regime, you're going to do it the way you want. If you want new love, you're going to find it. If you want a new job, you're going to be very passionate about what you're doing. It's movement in the way you plan things to go. When they're black, it's where somebody else does it to you, and then you have to pick up the pieces. And you pulled out a black 7 for me, followed by a red 7, which means somebody changed my world and made everything different. And now I'm taking control and making it the way I want things. Then you had 2 of Swords. That's 2 of Spades. That's an imbalance in emotions, and that's lack of commitment to something or someone. Then we have this 3 of Pentacles, which is 3 of Diamonds. It's usually a new friendship. It's bridging a friendship, and it's also to do with fertility. So you do have symbols there that can mean a fertility card and a hospital, which can be a pregnancy, a birth, and there can be problems around fertility and surgery and stuff like that as well. On the bottom of the deck, your 4 cards on the bottom are the Lovers. We've got all the love stuff at the bottom. 10 of Cups, lots of happiness, sitting right next to the 10 of Wands. And then we have the marriage card at the bottom. So we have a happy ever after thing, but it's going to take a lot of hard work. And I feel like the 2 of you would be opposites. I can't cook. I think that the 2 of you would be opposite kind of energies. But yeah, I feel like this is a lot of hard work finally paying off, and you get the balance in that you need in your life. I kind of wish these 4 come out for me, because this is a soulmate connection and a balanced connection, love and happiness and trust. This is sort of a lot of hard work and a lot shit hitting the fan, basically. It's sort of like everything was wonderful and then boom. And then it's coming back together, and love, trust, devotion. So that's what I get for you. I'm just going to get one more from top and bottom. You got the soulmates at the top, and at the bottom you got judgment, like finally things are going to be successful. So that's what I got for you. I can't cook. Yeah, the bottom cards, it's because I've been shuffling, thinking about you. So the whole deck is for you. So the top cards are sort of like where we've stopped, but we also stopped here. So what's on the bottom? Then we go into the 5 of Pentacles. So thank God we didn't read that one. I just sent you the song. I asked, oh, okay. Is this about Kevin, Rhonda? Yeah, Rhonda picks up on songs. I sometimes do that when I'm looking at a photo of someone that died. I'll pick up on songs to get the messages from the song itself. Sometimes it is the favorite song of the person that died, and I don't even know that. But other times it will be the words within the song. Okay, let me have a look. I better get offline and sort out this thing for Joella. I just can't believe it. 4 days in a row, Rhonda, and knowing how I've been feeling and all the rest of it, and still not sorting anything out. Oh, you got that person to subscribe. Good stuff. Oh, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, so I think that this is why he's doing what he's doing, the boss. I think he's just going to be enjoying what he needs to do, and whatever time there is there, that's the time he's got. No, don't worry, be happy. That's how he is. Whenever he came over here, there was a couple of times last year he come over here, and I'd be in a really, really bad place, and I'd be trying to do accounts and I couldn't think, and the next thing you know, I'd be crying, and he'd go, oh, Don't worry about all of that. You got this going on, you got that going on, life's good, you're healthy, don't worry about this stuff. It's all going to pick up. Don't worry about it. And he's like that. It's sort of like, and when he got what he got, I was sort of like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh no, and because I didn't see that coming. Anytime I looked at cards and that, I thought there was something there, but I thought it was going to be okay. Like I couldn't see it being the end. But yeah, once he got past the initial shock and then he started going on his journey, he just went, well, it is what it is, and we'll see what the outcome is. And not for Kevin. It wasn't for Kevin. Oh, don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Oh, okay. Sorry, Rhonda. I thought that was for Kevin. Okay. From that situation I asked you about, like what's going on there. Don't worry about it. Be happy. Yeah. Okay. I'll try. Anyway, guys, love you, sunshine. You've liked and subscribed. Yes, I will do your question and then I'm signing out for the day. I actually finished an hour ago. I've just been chitty-chatting with my people that I connect with on here. And welcome to the family, sunshine. How will my marriage life? Qualities about my spouse, and thank you. Okay, the free readings are very brief and that. So are you not married yet? You want to know about like the future of being with a person. We'll just see what's coming into your life right now, what the messages are right now. These are brief readings, usually only like now until maybe 2 months' time, maybe 1 month's time. So we'll just see what's coming around you as far as what your future holds. So we'll look at these as 3 future cards instead of past, present, future. We'll look at this as 3 future messages for you. Love you, sunshine. Okay. Someone's going to find you very attractive, but you're very boisterous and stubborn. And the Tower card is there upside down. So I feel like the connection will come through some sort of tragedy. What I mean by that is that someone could die and then you go to the funeral and then you meet someone, or someone's could break up with their partner, and then you go to the same place or the same work or whatever. It's through some sort of event, a tragic kind of event, that you would possibly meet this person, and there's an instant spark because we got this Queen of Wands. If we look at the Queen of Wands as the qualities of who the person is, this is a hard worker. This is someone that does a lot of communication skills. They can be in retail, they can be online, sending messages all around the world. They could be traveling as well. Their job might entail where they're getting on a plane and going from here to there or in a truck or whatever. So I feel a lot of movement and fast-paced energy around that. This would be someone very attractive to you and you be very attracted to them. But there is a stubbornness there. The 7 of Wands is like 7 of Clubs. 7 of Clubs could be something like where you meet this person, but they actually live too far away or something to start with. And so either they're going to move or you've got to move. So there's some sort of change of where you live to be with this person. But yeah, I feel like it comes through some sort of, it's upside down, so it's not as bad as it usually is. The Tower is usually like some explosive, horrible thing. When it's upside down, it's something that, it might be something that's horrible, but it doesn't affect you personally. You know what I mean? Like it's something that, oh no, oh, that's so sad, or that's terrible, or whatever. But yeah, I feel through somebody else's something that goes wrong. It could be a business that fails and it shuts down. And then this person who's normally working way away from you, they suddenly are right near where you are, and then a spark happens. When is it happening? I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a definite attraction here. There's a hard-paced, fast-working energy as well. On the bottom of the deck, you got The engagement ring, that's the marriage. There will be a marriage. There is an engagement ring. There is something solid there. I feel it's through work. I feel it's through either a friend at work or through your actual work, what you do or study or something like that. So let's just get you 2 messages to finish this off, sunshine. Strength. Either you give the person strength or they give you strength. Like I said, it may be some sort of sad, horrible event, an injury, something, and then you help in some way, or something happens with you and they help you, and then a bond happens. In message cards are, you'll know what to do when the time is right. So you will feel it. You'll feel the spark and then something will start. But you do have underneath, which is down the track, you do have the commitment, the ring on the finger. And again, it could be through business or something like that. Anyway, that's your quick, brief reading for today. I am finished today, guys. Welcome to the room, Sunbia. I do need to go offline now. I have been online for over 3 hours. My plan today was 1 hour, 2 hours tops. I was supposed to be offline at 11 o'clock. It's now nearly 12:30. And I do have things I have to do. That's okay. You're just lucky that I decided to do another reading right now. Welcome, Kira Makan. Can I please do you as well? No, I'm really, really sorry. I need to turn this off right now. Please like and subscribe. I will be back online tomorrow. I can't promise what time. It all depends on what sleep I get, how I'm feeling in the day. But yeah, if you can get online earlier, guys, I normally get online around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. It is now 12:30 here. So if you can get online 3 hours ago or 2 hours ago, you will definitely get a reading. Okay, but please subscribe to the channel and come back. It doesn't cost you anything. And thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Cookie. And who else is in here? I love to cook. Are you still here? Thank you, guys. And thank you for your little messages and things as well that you picked up on for me. Joanne has gone. I was going to ask Joanna if she will at some point see what she picks up for me, because she doesn't really know too much about my situation. And I like when a reader doesn't know. It's better when they don't know, so that they can get a blank slate. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you for everything. No donations today, Rhonda. Unbelievable. For the newbies that are in the room, what happens with donations, if you want to pay $5 and up, you jump the list and you get a detailed answer to your question. I don't normally do free readings where I'm looking at a question. I just do a general sort of reading about, like you could have said, future marriage, and that's what I'll look at. But yeah, anyway, you're not married yet, yeah, but it looks like you will be eventually, not just now, but it looks like eventually something's coming in. Yeah, the tragic moment, but it was upside down. Tragic moment was upside down. The Tower card was upside down. So, and it's sitting in the past or problem area as well. So it's sitting like something that happened ago, you know, like it's not going to happen now. It's sitting like it happened before. And then through that, you meet this person. So they might come into contact with you and say, oh, my grandmother had blah, 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 or such and such had an accident. And then you start to talk. So I think that there's either some sort of tragedy in their past, and that's how you connect for some reason. Anyway, I need to go. Thank you, everybody. Bye, Rhonda. Bye, Cookie Monster. Bye, bye, Sunshine, Kyra, and whoever else came in. Bye, everyone. See you later.